repute much below her station. And this has sent her into a dramatic tailspin that has resulted in her producing and reading her letter from one Figrim Bone River.
Okay.
Which I have given to her in Roll20 for her to read.
Yeah, start her off with the lower dump. Let's do it.
Trying to get it to load currently is what I'm doing. That's okay, because Jobetta has some shit to say before she reads everybody this letter anyway.
Jobetta, regale us.
Okay, so the last time she pulled it out, and she said, "Stop. I'm going to read the letter. I'm going to read the letter." And she says, I thought that I would never read this letter. My plan was fully to deliver this letter to her unopened, unread, but I don't know what we're walking into. I need to know if we can potentially count on her as an ally, or if when I tell her who I am, if she is going to lose her shit, basically.
I want us to be friends.
Yeah, I want you all to know that I do not do this lightly. And she's actually she's gonna kind of kneel down. And before she opens the letter, she's gonna pray in Elvish.
All right.
And she's gonna pray, and then she's gonna pray in Dwarvish to Figrim and then to Salune, asking for guidance and like kind of saying to him basically that I don't want to do this, but this is the only way I know to move forward.
Okay.
Krishana's gonna awkwardly shift and kind of look at the other ones as she's doing this like 20 minutes of prayer and shit.
Like Krishana's uncomfortable with religious display.
Yeah, I know. And she'll kind of like in mid prayer, she'll kind of hear him shifting, and she'll kind of go like this, and she'll go, "Shut up," and then she goes back into it. And then she kind of like, she's shaking, by the way. She's like, and she reaches into her bag and she pulls out the letter.
All right. And I am going to share this letter with players so that we can display it for everyone else to see. For the viewers.
Was this
okay. And she says, all right, I'm about to learn this is at the same time as you. I know none of this. Dearest daughter, if you are reading this, then sadly my time in this world has come to an end. My greatest regret will always be that I had to leave you, that I never got the chance to see the great moon cleric you would become. I know my departure weighed heavy on you. No one wants to see their father go. It broke my heart to know the things I would miss in your raising. Know that it was not in vain. The vision given to me by the moon goddess was true. I found the girl. If everything has transpired as I planned, the woman handing you this note is the girl the moon goddess sent me to save. She's your sister! Oh God! Treat her with all the love you would have given me. She will need your help in the days to come. Do not weep for me, my precious moonstone. I will look down on you each night in my departure. You do not lose a father, but gain a sister, one who will stand strong beside you, as I was unable to do. Love always your father. Figure of Bone River Moon. Blessings upon you. Oh my God.
And there's a moment of silence.
What the shit, Figram?
Were you reading that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, so Redan says literal sister or figurative sister?
I assume figurative. Oh my god. What the shit? And she just takes it and she just holds it out for somebody to fucking take. And she's just not saying it. She's just.
Kashano takes it.
Of course he does.
And he reads it over again. Just quietly.
Okay.
Redan awkwardly hugs Gilbetta.
and like Philip just quietly excuses himself and is just like, "Oh, I'll go clean the shop. That's what I'll go do." Goes downstairs.
I'm just to be clear, you're sure that the people you thought were your parents are in fact your parents. This is more of a metaphorical, figurative in the way that I have family sort of thing. Yeah.
As far as I know.
All right. So, what girl did he ever speak of a prophecy?
No.
Because like this sounds like you're the answer to some prophecy.
It does sound like that, but he never mentioned that to me, which would make sense if he thought that it was me. Maybe he thought he couldn't tell me about it. I don't know, Kashana.
Is there a temple of Selune we can go and ask?
There was.
It was destroyed.
Of course it was.
Because the fuck man didn't like it.
Did you?
Oh, this.
What did you ever? This is going to sound strange, and maybe this is a bad time, but did you ever feel like your training at the temple was different from that of others?
Yes, but I mean, I thought it was because of my past. Most of the people in the temple that I was in were raised in the temple. From very early on. I came to the temple.
If you had to qualify in what way it was different, what would you say? Yeah.
I don't know. Their training was separate from mine. I trained alone. They trained together in groups.
Yeah, this is sounded like prophecy shit. I gotta say. I know you're going through a lot right now, but
you fucking think?
You have to maybe also begin contending with the idea that you're the center of a religious movement of some sort. I'm just saying.
The RPG lab has graced us with their presence.
No, thank you. Hey, well met.
Thank you, RPG lab.
You missed me crying.
You
You
missed me emotionally breaking my players. But stick around; it's bound to happen again.
Yeah. Anyways.
So.
Yes, this is this is the sort of things that as you go into the taverns of a more religious area, these are the kind of songs that are sung. It's just like this could be very good or very bad. I don't know, but you need to start wrapping your head around that possibility.
What do you know?
You need to sort out exactly what kind of prophecy you are.
I'm just saying you need to be prepared for when you hand this letter over.
For some shit to go down?
Some shit may go down because apparently you are someone he was looking for. This is gonna get weird.
Overall, would you say this letter is going to help us when it comes to meeting the
It's hard
doctor?
to say. But given
That's
this
a-
information,
To try to find that out, but now there's this whole other fucking thing. It's almost like some force is driving some bullshit.
yeah.
Can add that under another part of our list. We need to check off.
Add that
I
to the
mean,
quest list, please.
Hold on, let's see. It should be coming up very soon in the slideshow over there. We'll see where we are on the quest list.
Yeah.
It's pretty full.
No, it's quest log full.
Quest log
30, I think.
That graphic.
You cannot
Um,
you cannot accept additional quests. I'm sorry. The
No,
quest
this is
log
fine.
is
This is the same quest. Look,
Some of these are quests you guys gave yourselves. I just want to point that out.
here's what I'm thinking.
Huh?
So she's coming. Both of them, the Lord and his fiance, they're coming tomorrow. You have pertinent business to discuss with her that she may be interested in. We also want to get an idea of whether she's being somehow influenced or controlled by him by magical means. So we've already got the plan. When they come in for the fitting, Philip downstairs, he gets her to try on one of our anti-mind control rings. At the same time, I think that you present yourself there when they're in an area we can control a little bit. I get the feeling that in this town, we're not going to have a lot of opportunities for a quote-unquote home turf. So you give the letter at the same time that any potential mind control is broken.
Yeah, sure. It's just that simple.
We're going to get a lot of
Just a
information.
dead dad. It's fine.
I think the rest of us should probably disguise up. Just in case.
Just in case.
Do we still want to do that band impersonation thing? Because I'm down for it.
What do you wait? What? What?
And I'm talking to Lilith. Don't worry, you got your own shit to deal with.
You just go take care of you, and we're gonna do a band thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
well-
know what you're talking about. That's
Impersonating
I
the
didn't
walking
hear
band.
Could worry about that after we find out the lady's condition, whether she's mind controlled or not, and then plan our next step after that.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Anyone objections? We're done.
Is it necessary to give her the letter now? Will it serve anything?
It may I mean, based on what we see here, it may endear her towards Gilbetta in a very strong way.
It could also turn her against her in a very strong way.
How so?
Not if she's herself.
How
If
would you
find-
feel if your father left you to find a random child of prophecy?
Thank you, Torn Pixie.
I don't know why my parents left me wherever they did. I've got no clue. I feel nothing about it.
Oh, you are asking the wrong crowd.
I'm dead. So
Which is a good crowd to ask, because if you have no problem with it, perhaps normal people will.
To be normal.
I mean, just to assume that everyone's going to feel the antithesis of our feelings seems a little broad.
I have no problems with this. I just wanted to bring it up.
This is what I'm saying. If we're going to be screwing around with this sort of stuff, the place to do it is in a place that we know we have an ally.
Maybe we should befriend her first, make her feel comfortable. Approach maybe a little softly rather than coming in with a bat and with hard news.
Well, look, I'll put it this way. Gilbetta, this is your thing. However you want to handle it, I don't think the rest of us really have any say.
I don't.
But we do need to do the mind control check. That-
Yes,
I'm pretty set up.
I need to start with having a conversation with her, opening a dialogue. Maybe one of you mentions something about a parent, and see how she.
Do dwarves like to drink? Maybe you can go out, have a chat over drinks.
I'm not. No, I'm good.
You don't necessarily have to drink, but
Maybe we can take her out for a chat over drinks. If we pose as her favorite woman band.
do you?
What? Why do you keep talking about a band?
She brought it up last episode, and I just can't get over it.
He's just so ready.
It just sounds like fun. I don't know.
It's very tempting.
We've got to have some fun one of these days, right?
Are you talking about these? Picking up the bagpipe and the drum?
Yeah.
If it's necessary.
Well, I don't know. Okay, hold on.
How,
So what are we trying to do? Let's start at the beginning. Redan, can you avoid killing him until we get what we need?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to get that out of the way.
Check that one off. Will not be murdered by Redan. Excellent.
yet. dot, dot, dot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, what happens later? Okay, that out of the way. Are we good on the mind control ring plan? Or the anti-mind control ring plan?
Yeah,
It's a
whatever.
good start.
It's fine.
It'll start us with some information. Okay,
Correct.
good.
All right.
Fantastic.
So Philip has given you some modest accommodations here. You can actually sleep in his quarters for the night. And then catch up in the morning.
Fantastic. We'll do that then. Make sure all my spells.
Betta's going for a walk
Gebetta's going
after
for a walk.
everyone goes to bed.
Okay.
Last time we ended, you said shops were closing, correct?
Yeah, they were closing up. Philip was closing up his shop after he met you guys, and you guys had some time upstairs, so
All
things
right.
are mostly shut down.
Even the bars? That's odd.
Well, there's more than a few taverns still open. The shops are closed.
Why
In
don't you?
fact,
you-
in fact, if you go outside, you can still hear the pinging of picks in this massive scar that runs through the center.
Should we go and get a feel for the local musical flavor, just in case?
You know what? That does sound like a plan. I mean, if we might do this, let's know what they like.
It might come up, and we've got bagpipes and a drum, so it's like, why not be prepared?
Yes, yes. And I'm sure a good place to start are in the taverns.
Yeah.
Can you two keep yourself out of trouble?
Yeah. I'm
Deception
pretty-
check. I wanna-
Gilberta says, let's fucking do it.
Did we feel like we saw a lot of elves, humans, and tieflings on the way in?
You saw a couple. There's a good mixture. You didn't see quite as many tieflings. You find that you assume it's mostly because most of the tieflings tend to be of the upper crust, and they have people for this.
Oh
go to
shit, we got a
places
raid
like
from
this.
RPG Lab. I didn't even know.
Yeah, no, I told you they come by. And,
No, I love it.
All right, I'm done.
Sorry.
excellent. In the lab, no, that's perfect. This is good. That's we need a GIF.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There's the quest log.
Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah, but you assume mostly because you didn't see a lot of tieflings, because a lot of tieflings tend to be in upper crust, so they have people for this kind of thing to deal with these kind of transactions, so they wouldn't necessarily be here personally.
Oh.
I see.
Unless it was of
Bunch of
particular
disguising.
importance.
Of
Does
course.
she maybe want to disguise anyways there, Lilith? Because, posters and stuff, if you're worried about it. Unless, like I said, you want to just do the show of strength thing. I'm down for
No,
it.
it's better to be cautious than careless. I momentarily forgot that problem. And I remembered.
That's what I'm good for. I always remember who's trying to kill us.
Hmm.
Because it's mostly you.
Don't you see? It's not fair, really.
All right. Well, I have my disguise kit, and I will put on a hat of some sort.
All right.
Make my skin look peachy white.
Give me a performance check to see on how well this disguise goes up.
That's true. We might need a backup plan if that doesn't go well. Performance crit.
As the makeup montage is going down,
Yeah. No, that's a pretty damn good disguise.
I just want to ask again and make sure, like, can you guys keep out of trouble?
Yes, no, we're just.
It's fine, Rutan. We've got it.
We're going to quietly listen to music and have a few drinks.
I will not be
Mhm.
going with you.
No problem.
Okay.
Dan's night on the town. Excited.
Wait, Gillette, are you going on your own or are you coming with?
I never told anybody that.
Oh, you just walked out.
No, I'm still there.
Left. Oh,
No, I'm still there.
Oh, okay. That
I was planning. My plan was to wait for everybody to go to bed and then leave. But if you guys are going out,
okay.
going to.
Yeah, no, we'll be gone. We'll leave.
Gillette, would you like to come with? Sounds like you could use a drink too.
Or 70.
Yeah,
Ben?
all right.
All right.
we can get more information
Let's go.
about
Yeah.
what's around here, not just
I say,
pop music.
we're gonna head out and listen for the loudest, most raucous tavern with the biggest crowd because they probably got the best music.
All right. The loudest, most raucous tavern that you find is a place known as the Rusty Pick.
All right.
Sounds lovely.
Great. Go into the Rusty Pick.
All right, and it is filled with humans, dwarves, occasional halflings. There is scattered gnomes about, and very occasionally you do see a elf having drinks, but they look like they are there to do transactions or purchase things or
Ready to
trade.
leave.
Yeah, they're not. They don't look like they're having as good a time. But you identify many of the other races that are clearly minors because they're filthy, but they're celebrating the day's take.
Gilberto walks straight up to the closest bartender, lays 10 gold on the counter, and says, "Do me up."
All right, and he pours you up a bunch of drinks.
Yeah, all right, clerics. Oh, Lilith, I'm sorry. What did you disguise yourself as?
Oh, I guess because she's got pointy ears, she's gonna try to play off some elf with a
Gonna
hat on.
play elf.
She's
All
just
right.
trying to cover the horns and kind of tucking her tail.
I want somebody to walk up to her and speak Elvish so bad.
Like do it as a belt.
Oh, Kajano is, if he can do it as he's walking, if not before, going to ritual cast comprehend languages,
Very well.
just to make sure he can read the dwarvish signs and stuff.
All right. Well, the dwarvish signs all over the place. More of the similar kind of thing. You know, they're using stout beard. They're using stout beard blades. Or you know, pictures of shadowy individuals, orcs armed with incredible armaments. A lot of it just real scare tactic posters to try and encourage people to buy these weapons. And then, of course, there's posters for like recently renovated war-torn lands to be purchased, and all of this has Stoutbeard branding all over it.
So it looks awfully familiar.
Yeah.
I want to try to focus on how the music's done here. Melody, rhythm, all that jazz. So.
No, they're actually there is a band playing in there. They're playing some traditional dwarvish tunes, so you have some. You get some time. A lot of it's just
A general idea.
yeah. A couple guys go up there and "Go, boys, go! It'll time your every breath. 'Cause every day you're in this place, you're 2 days nearer death. But you go."
Incredible.
All right.
All right.
Gilberto, whenever she laid her money on the counter and he gave her the drinks, she chugged them all.
All right, just firing them back.
Drinking 10 gold worth of drinks?
Yep.
Oh, make a Constitution check. Gilberto's getting wrecked.
Yeah, no, she's definitely not pacing herself at all.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna be fine tonight. Don't worry.
It gets worse for Dan. We'll do your
It
part
wasn't
next.
us! It wasn't us for once.
And she, traditionally, I want to point out that Gilberto has had amazing constitution when
That's
it
great.
comes to alcohol. So you're
Lilith
just like,
is impressed.
I feel nothing.
It's just
Yes, girl, I didn't know you had it in you.
You can't. And she just, when Lilith says that, she just looks at her and she's like,
Just keeps going. That's brilliant. It's like the dwarven constitution rubbed off on her.
Yeah, really.
And dwarves are gathering around her as she's going through for them, and they're like, drink, 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 drink.
And then I turned to Kashana. I was like, does she normally drink like this? I didn't know she had this side to her.
Neither did I. Neither did I.
Kashano, I want you to make a perception check of the bar.
Ooh, I was hoping something like this was gonna happen. Let's find out. What's up?
Oh shit!
Oh, you
Oh,
spot
Matrix.
him immediately. A half-elf at a corner booth, completely sloshed out of his mind, with a dwarven woman on each arm, and at the end of one of those arms is a black hand.
Oh, motherfucker. Do I know this particular one?
You do not recognize this individual. Your initial assessment is that this is likely a go-between, a liaison to manage any transactions at the vaults here.
I elbow Lilith and just kind of eyes in the direction.
I take a gander. Do I see it too, or am I?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's able to point him out. This guy's not hiding. He's just he's partying it up, and he is drunk out of his mind.
I look slightly stunned. I'm just like, oh, shit. I go to the bar and then I slam 10 pieces of gold down to her. I'm like, what she's having.
Constitution save.
I am going. Which hand is it that they die?
It is always the right hand.
Prestidigitation. Cover my right hand in ink.
Okay,
Not so good.
not so good. So it's affecting you a bit more. You're starting to get
Giggly.
yeah. You're a little noodle legged right now.
Of course this is happening. I mean, why not? Everything's just going
And
downhill.
Jovetta, to the dwarves around her that are like, drink, drink, drink. She says, next round's on me, boys.
And just a cheer throughout the bar.
Oh yeah, I'm like pat on the back, like yeah.
There's one of those shouting, moon elf, moon elf, moon elf.
Krishano like taps Lilith on his shoulder, like, I'll be right back. And then realizes that he's left an ink print there, and ink was a real bad way to do this. So he's gonna prestidigitize his hand clean.
Okay. just dripping.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of
And
put it back together.
and instead he's going to can I dye my hand with prestidigitation? Can I make it?
Do you still have a disguise kit? Like, do you have equipment that you can use?
I do. Okay, yeah. I'll pop into the.
You can effectively blackface your hand,
I'll pop around the corner,
and it's less offensive.
Yes, I will make my hand a black hand, so like
Yeah.
black hands. Guild.
Okay.
people.
All right.
And and then I'm gonna get 2 beers from the bar.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna get 2 beers and 4 shots. Whatever. And
Okay.
carry it over to the table.
Before I'm trying to see if I can get Jib at it before she gets crazy drunk and be like, Jibetta, you're gonna want to hear this. If you look back behind you, you're gonna see a pretty black hand.
Jovetta looks and she says, hide in plain sight. And she jumps up on the nearest table and starts dancing and singing the Dwarvish song.
I didn't say anything to Jabetta because I don't want her to attack him.
This is awesome.
I
And they're cheering you on. It is Coyote Ugly up in here. It's just like she's dancing on the bar. Dwarves are cheering.
Wow.
I was like,
Some kind of music here.
Jovetta is
Yeah.
not okay. Like,
All right.
All I've got is the gentle lute.
So people are quite distracted while this is happening. So Krishana, you approach this guy with these drinks.
Yeah, and I put down the shots in front of his ladies first, then one in front of him, and hand him a beer and say, "Hail and well met, brother," and hold up the other shot.
He kind of like sits up in his seat. Whoa, no! Are you from head office?
Fuck no! I'm supposed to be in Neverwinter right now.
Oh, good. Okay. I
Shit,
wasn't.
it's accounting.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, oh
Raise the
man.
shot for everybody to join him.
I cannot be caught like this again. Oh,
You and me both. That's why I'm buying around. I hope you'll keep yourself a bit quiet there, yeah?
oh, absolutely, you're a good friend.
All right. Fantastic. Well, then, let's down him.
All right, and he drinks along with you.
Remember, it is back. So, I'm supposed, yeah, like I said, I'm supposed to be in Neverwinter. Looking for somebody from the network, but I can't even tell who's who anymore. Where are you supposed to be?
Oh, I'm with the Black Hand.
Well, no, I know, me too.
Rogue's Order Black Hand.
But what are you doing here? Are you supposed to be here right now?
I'm in charge of the vaults.
Oh.
Name's Blendon.
Blendon. Pleasure to meet you. Name's Scareth.
It's nice to meet you, Scareth. Yeah, most valuable stuff got moved up here after the Zents moved back into the town.
After who?
The Zents. Be
The
careful,
Zents?
I think they're here too.
All right. What do they look like?
They usually wear a lot of black.
They didn't.
But the dwarves are really sticky about people fighting in their towns, so they behave here pretty good.
This explains so much. I couldn't figure out Neverwinter. I couldn't figure out who's in charge anymore. The Zents. Where? What? Who are they?
The Black Network.
Oh, so
The Zentarum.
The
They're
Zentarum.
assassins and thieves.
Yeah.
Weapons dealers.
Who-
Word is they're working with Stoutbeard on a new project. But you didn't hear that from me.
What did he say? Okay, get everything together. What's he working on now?
I don't know.
Where-
I just make sure nobody gets into the vault that isn't supposed to get in the vault.
Wait, hold on. Why are you watching Stoutbeard's vaults?
No, it's not Stoutbeard's vault. It's the Ironbeard family vaults. Anybody can purchase a vault room. You just gotta be rich.
You watched the whole thing.
Well, I just watch his room. If
Whose
they
room?
need something out of there, the Black Hand's room. If they need something out of there, I retrieve it and give it to the courier.
Hey, is there anything good in there?
Oh, okay. This is
Between you and
pretty
me?
good stuff, though. Wow.
Between you and me, boss has been a pain in the ass lately, yeah?
Well, he's really on edge ever since the Zents moved back in.
I know.
Apparently, they have some kind of benefactor now.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Who's that?
Don't know, but he is loaded. And he's got some powerful friends.
Really?
So many bodies. I don't want to leave here.
Maybe we should go work for that guy instead.
Give me a job interview.
Right?
We'll talk.
Hey, if I mean, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Hey, wait. So hold on. Maybe you can answer the thing for me. I heard that Stoutbeard's lady doesn't really like him at all.
Oh, no, they're very in love.
You think so?
I wish I had somebody like that
Oh,
for
now,
me.
come on, man! Look at you!
They're
Look at
so beautiful together.
you're a champion. What about these
I'm a mess.
orphan ladies? Look at these ladies. Don't you
Like
think?
out of this Black Hand, it sounded cool when I joined, but it's just
I know.
weird
Tell me
now.
about it. I mean, it's hard to get. What if I said I could get rid of that for you?
Oh, I don't know. I might get in trouble.
Not if you get
And
out.
you need it to get. you need it to get in.
Right. Well, yeah, but like, if you got rid of it, you could get out.
Yeah, but who washed the vault?
I could wash the vault. I'm gonna be here for a while.
I don't know. I'm gonna need like a letter or something, and
Ah,
I'm a little drunk right now. I'm gonna come right out and say it. I don't know if you noticed. I have incredible composure.
you seem fine. I think you're a great state of mind. Make it look here. Let me just and he pulls up his drums. Let me just make a suggestion.
All right.
And casting suggestion, I say, you could live the life you want, find love, move on. If you just let me unblack that hand for you and made your way out of town.
All right. What's the save on that suggestion?
Oh shit! I'm so afraid to use it. Okay, hold on.
What the fuck?
All right. What's your save DC on that? It's just like 14, 13?
Yeah, I'm at 14, I think. Yeah.
You're at 14 now? All right.
Yeah.
Blendon is not swayed.
Oh shit!
He's like, no. But if you get a letter from head office, you talk to me in the morning when I'm less drunk than I am now. Dwarves like to party.
Yeah, for sure. Just to let you know, I'm not okay. When I talk to you tomorrow, when I come out drinking, I kind of disguise myself, so I'm gonna look different tomorrow. But you'll know it's me.
Okay.
You should disguise yourself too when you're doing this.
Oh, no. This is a safe place. This is why I like the post.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna be by the front of the vault tomorrow?
I'll probably be in the office.
In the office?
Yeah.
The vault office?
I got a resident. The vaults have residences for people that are visiting. I'm in the Black Hand resident at the vault.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna come talk because I kind of like your job. I think I want your job. Never went to Sox these days.
Well, look, I mean, I don't know that I necessarily want to lose it because it's kind of safe here. But you talk to the boss and we'll see what you get me a better job. Give me an interview with that other guy.
I think I might be able to do that. Yeah.
All right. You're a good guy.
All right.
I forgot your name.
My name is Scareth.
Scareth. Okay, Scareth.
Scareth.
All right, Scareth.
Write that down too. And then he picks up his drink and starts to walk away.
All right.
He ties his Soze thing where as he starts walking away.
What was the name of this tavern?
The name of this tavern is called the Rusty Pick.
Rusty Pick. Okay.
The Rusty Pick. Wait, what was that guy's name?
Blendon.
Blendon.
He sounds like a real Glendon.
All right. So, Lilith, this is Kashana went and had his meeting, and Jobetta is going like full dancing on the bar, and is developing an all dwarf fan base.
Yeah. She also actually Jobetta literally she's sitting there and she goes, and just in the most like kind of Irish accent she says, "Oh, whitey dighty 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 di, when you're down on your luck and you couldn't give a fuck, come on and have a drink at the Rusty Pig. Don't pick a fight,
And
just pick
chorus
up your glass."
joins in. They're loving every minute of it.
And she just keeps doing it. She just keeps going.
All right. Lilith, do you have anything to add to this, or are you going to enjoy the show?
Lilith is loving the fact that Jabetta is so much fun drunk.
And you're like, I need to drink with Jobetta more.
More like I need to spike her drink more. But I do want to turn around and take a look at Kashano and just kind of see how things are looking.
He's looking like he's pretty buddy with this Black Hand guy in the corner.
Okay. Does he Are you approaching us now, or are you?
Yeah, after I finished up with him, he's come back.
All right, she's doing that whole like hand behind the table, looking at you with the drink. Like, so how did it go?
I've got some information. We should wait to talk till later. I was.
The elf is having quite a party. Let her
I
have
mean,
fun
I'd
out
say
there.
we should probably get her out of here before she causes an incident. But I feel like if we try to drag her out of here, it's going to cause more of an incident. So I don't know. Let her burn it out.
Let her burn it out. I think she needs this.
And Jobetta finishes her song and she says, yeah. And then in Dwarvish, she looks around and are there any female dwarves?
There's a couple.
She looks around to like the prettiest one that she can find.
Okay.
And she says, in Dwarvish, she says, you, let's have a row.
And like with a whoop, the dwarvish woman is hanging out with you. Like arms,
Yeah,
big hugs, and just
like,
like woo, let's party.
I put my arm around her and I'm like,
Oh, good God.
what are you doing tonight?
All right, and we'll depart on that scene, and we'll catch up with Redan.
Oh, no one got shivved?
Not yet. This is a peaceful place.
We're
Redan.
Good
pretty.
answer.
What are you up to?
Redan would like to go and find Philip.
Okay.
And just make sure he knows how many rooms we've got and how many rooms did he give us?
Philip is tidying up the shop. He says it's kind of like a bachelor apartment upstairs, so it's just kind of like places for you guys to sleep. There's not really any private rooms or anything.
Is
He's
there
got like 2
anywhere,
futons.
is there anywhere private?
I've got a back room.
I will go there.
Okay.
Do not let anyone disturb me.
Absolutely.
Okay, Redan plops off to the
right.
back room. Are there any windows anywhere in or out other than the door in?
Just the door in, and it has no windows. It's actually built into a mountainside, so there wouldn't be any windows anywhere.
Perfect. Redan will block the door.
Okay.
As best he can, moves everything by the door, like just.
Philip just tries to keep on sweeping while hearing these things happening in the back room. He's very large. I'll just let him do what he needs to do.
And then he just takes out a little piece of paper and writes down, do not disturb. If I
Okay.
do not come out in the morning, I am dead. And just slides it back underneath the door.
Excellent.
And then from there, Redan is going to go deep because he's going crazy trying to figure out what this voice was in his dream.
Okay.
He takes out cookies, that flask of cookies mead.
Oh boy.
Where did you get one?
I forgot about that.
He just starts taking some nice deep breaths while he drinks it nice and slow.
Okay.
From there, he's going to take out a small knife that he carries around,
All right.
sticks it into his side,
Okay.
turns the blade so that the wound is open and bleeding.
Okay.
Takes some of the blood, smears it on his hands, draws a little third eye on top of him
Okay.
on the brow. Cuts one of the under braids just so no one will notice.
Yeah.
Where you find out he's actually a warlock and he's making a sacrifice.
Oh my god, I fucking wish.
I wish you walked into that moment where you're just doing that.
Oh,
Like,
fucking
oh.
foreshadowing. Okay.
And then from there, he is just going to start really just nice and calm, breathing in, starting to take deeper progressive breaths, trying
All
to
right.
get that blackout point
Okay.
while
You-
focusing on those whispers and just trying to go back to that dream.
Mm.
All right. So you throttled that cookies mead.
Oh yeah.
Give me a Constitution save with disadvantage.
Constitution save disadvantage.
I'll laugh if it's like both 20s.
Right?
No,
Yeah,
it's
right.
not.
Nope.
Not quite. Okay, so because of the blood loss and
Yeah,
everything,
he wants blood to just keep coming out.
you do pass out completely,
Jesus.
and you arrive. But as you're passing out, you hear a voice in your head in Elvish, and then slowly it trains out from Elvish into Common, and you hear, I wonder if he's going to be all right in there. Well, the note says check on them in the morning. And you hear this in your head. You don't hear it as a voice outside.
Interesting. Okay.
And then it goes to black. And then you see the mountains again. And it is the mountains that you have arrived at earlier that day before you went to sleep. And then you see winding through the scar. And then you see the gates of the Ironbeard vaults open. And then you see into the area where the vaults are. In the back of that area, a wall, a false wall opens, and there is a hallway to an altar. An altar with a black book emblazoned with sapphire. And it says Deep Dura on the book.
Okay.
And an image of a shadowy skull, the skull of a mind flayer, appears above the book. And you hear a female voice as these shadowy tendrils move beneath this skull. We are close now, my chosen one. Your mind is nearly unlocked. Find my book, and you and I will have an agreement.
What kind of agreement?
An agreement of great power to unlock the full capability of your mind.
I am intrigued.
As you should be.
When I find you, I need to take the book and read it.
Just keep it with you at all times as a symbol of our pact.
You are not telling me everything. What does this pact entail?
We can hash out the details once you retrieve the book. If you do not wish to have the agreement, simply discard it.
I will find you.
I know that you will.
Is there anything else you can tell me about how to get to you? A safe way?
I can't give you all the answers, but I can show you something. And she shows you an image of the back of this room, and it actually opens up into a second hidden hallway. That hallway opens up into a lavish living quarters. And behind a bookcase on that lavish living quarters, there is a simple room with a ladder that leads up to the surface.
Okay.
And then you awaken, it's morning, and you're kind of in your own blood, and you're not feeling so great.
Yeah, totally fair.
Okay.
With that, Redan will take the mace out and just
Okay.
cauterize the wound.
All right.
So we're sending him to the other show, right? Is that what's happening?
So what part of too many don't you understand? Goddamn Warbarian. Barlock.
Look, occasionally players will send me messages. And I will put things into place. I will turn mechanism.
Kashana will have a hissy fit. Oh my god.
And things will happen.
It fits thematically.
Yeah,
It does.
absolutely. So, how does the rest of the night play out in the bar?
Jobetta's trying to hook up with this dwarf that
Yeah, you're there. Give me a charisma check to see how well it goes. But
Hell, seeing this, I'm probably just give her some bardic inspiration for it.
yeah, you just feel like, go girl.
I approve.
Yeah, you're inspiration given.
I'm giving you inspiration,
a
Jovetta.
Christmas saving throw?
Come on.
Or
Normally I'd be with you, but
No,
Hey,
whatever.
persuasion.
Give me persuasion, sure. All right, and throw that bardic inspiration on there. Give me a
what's that,
d6 on top of that.
Or what? Oh,
Yeah.
6.
6. That's that good shit.
so it's
Oh, yeah.
14.
Yeah, you do all right. She's on board with what you're handing out.
Okay.
So, I mean, Lilith's half snapped or full snapped at this point anyway. Because you hammered as much drinks as as Gilbetta did.
I'm the sober one.
Oh, come on. My tolerance is good.
Your constitution roll. Your constitution roll begs to differ.
Hey, Gilbetta. How about I hold your bag of holding for you there, so you doesn't get in your way.
She's like, what?
Want me to hold on to your shit for you? You're clearly occupied. She's going to reach for the bag of holding and.
That's a good idea. Just fucking take it.
Why are you touching? Why are you touching me?
I'm just gonna hold on to it for you. You can have fun. Do what you got to do.
I'm dealing with some shit.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna watch this for you. Have fun.
She goes like this.
Moonblast.
She goes like this, and she just like boops him on the nose and just pushes him backwards.
Okay. Is she contesting him taking the bag of holding because he's taking it off her?
Yeah. She's just like, whatever. That's okay.
All right. Perfect.
Look, you're cock blocking me. Get out.
Yeah.
I just don't want to lose all of the important shit in there.
All right.
And then she's like, he's a weirdo. She says, another round of drinks.
All right.
I go over to Lilith. I'm not used to being on this side of the equation. Do we just leave her, or do we have to bring her home? I don't.
What, do you want to leave already? It's still early, I say.
We've got a lot. Do you not? Hold on. Let me look up there at the quest log right now. I want you to understand. The list of
Sorry, right now.
That is there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah,
I really
and
can't see that shit.
that's the main quest.
We've got a lot of shit to take care of tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Gilbetta comes over and she's like, Kashana, and she says, Lilith, come here.
Me?
Yeah, come here.
Oh dear.
And she like puts her arm around her and like walks her over to the bar and she's like,
Oh.
I need a fantastic floral tasting drink for this beautiful lady right here.
Coming right up.
Oh my gosh, I thought clerics were prudes, but you are proving me wrong. You are quite a wild child.
There you go. I'm gonna go with my friends. And she goes back to the dwarfs that have been like
I look at Kashana and be like, honestly, this doesn't happen every day.
No, I'm just concerned of what tomorrow's going to look like.
A hangover, which we can probably cure later.
All right. So, what are you guys going to do with wayward Gilbetta and fairly drunk Lilith?
I honestly, I guess I'm just going to stand by and watch because I haven't the slightest idea how to handle this right now. I don't know. I mean, on the one hand, I totally relate. I don't want to get in the way of her blowing off some steam right now. Seems a little bit important.
All right.
But on the other hand, in your shop, so I guess we're going to hang out and see what happens.
Okay. So you hang out. The night continues on, and eventually, this late at night, the tavern begins to close, and people are going out, and the dwarven girl Gilbetta is hanging out with is like, come to my place.
It's like, listen, guys, listen. I'll be back at the place in the morning. Okay?
Oh.
I'll see you tomorrow. Don't wait up, love.
Just breaking all your vows today, hey?
And as she like walks away from Lilith, she does the thing again where she casts Druidcraft, and it makes and like gives Lilith a perfumey spell.
I really like drunk Gilbetta.
And then Kashana, and then hold on.
That was great. I love every part of this.
I'm not gonna get in the way of this. I don't.
All right.
And then she does that for Lilith. She does the whatever. And then for Kashano, she's like, Have a good night, Kashano. And she makes these really gorgeous like flowers grow all around his hat.
Flower crown.
Oh, nice.
I'm surprised. I thought Gilberto would have been an angry drunk.
And then she makes Kashano smell like a fine smelling mead.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then she leaves.
All right.
Meat smelling flowers.
Gilberta, as you leave the bar, the rest of the night is a blur for you.
Okay, cool.
You don't remember much of anything.
Oh
So-
boy.
So, Lilith, Kushano, how's the night going to go for you?
I hope we're just going to go back.
Okay.
I don't quite have anything else planned, but my god, if anyone is winning tonight, it is all Gilberto.
I'm. Yeah.
Shadow, we are constantly at death's door. Having some fun every now and then is good for the soul.
I don't disagree. It's just this is probably the
know
wrong
how-
now and then, but it's fine. Well, all right.
We don't know how tomorrow's going to turn out, so
Right. And if she doesn't get back early enough, she might miss the whole opportunity.
did we get that girl's address in case we need to pick her up?
You did not.
Of course not.
Why did we not?
I like I said, I'm new to this. I don't know what I've.
Girl code Kashado!
She's a big girl. She can handle
Girl
it.
code Kashado! Just repeat. Why does no man know this?
It's not called man code.
Man code means everyone's out for themselves. Girl code is that you want to take precaution and know where every girl is at, just in case.
Right.
That's not the man code I was. This is irrelevant. Can we just fucking go back? I think.
You lead. I put an arm over him. He's probably smudged in makeup.
Yeah.
Not too much, though. I mean,
Just a
okay.
few. Just a little bit. Yeah.
I'm pretty covered.
Yeah. You did a pretty good performance check on that one, so.
You gotta just like, yeah.
Short.
Tries to just holds her up for just I don't know.
And you heard, as Gilberto walked outside, you did hear her howling at the moon. She was like, "Salute!"
As she could see it perfectly framed in the entrance of the cave as it passes by.
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna drag you the whole way. Just hop on and he gets her a piggyback.
Okay.
Shoulders
I hop right on, like, oh.
Woo! Onward, Kashano!
You may be small, but you are quite strong, I guess.
I'm not that small.
Actually, no. Kashano, give me a strength check.
What does Lilith weigh?
Upped yourself right into that one.
That's a good question.
How much do a 6 foot?
Okay, I created a number in my head. Okay, that's enough. You're able to support her weight, and you can continue moving on.
Giddy up!
Oh my god. So much more respect for Dan.
Speaking of Redan, when you make it to Phillips Filgrease again and come in the door, you see the back room for Phillips is closed, and there's a note from Redan saying, "Do not disturb. If I am dead in the morning."
After I plop Lilith
I
down on
don't-
the couch or whatever, I go over to there. I read it. What does it say?
It says, "Do not disturb. If I do not respond in the morning, I'm dead."
For fuck's sake, can you just toss it back down? And he goes and finds somewhere to kind of like sit down.
Somewhere to crash.
He takes out the pan flute. Kind of practices that song again.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the jewelry
He
and be
thinks
like,
about the words. He's not going to sing it yet. No. He's just kind of like practicing the melody and thinking about the words.
All right.
That's it. Kind of drifts off like that.
Okay.
before I doze off, I'm looking at all the jewelry I put on, be like, you think he'll notice the knock back in the box?
Oh my god. For fuck's sake.
Poor Papa Kashano.
Yeah, poor Papa Kashano tonight. So
This never happens. He'll
When
be
did I become the responsible one? This is unfair.
You all go to sleep. And we know how Redan wakes up
In pain, I bet.
in the morning. Redan, you are starting the day
Oh shit.
minus 5 HP.
Totally fair. And he would
Bad.
he would hopefully like to be
Stab
up
yourself.
before everyone else to do a little cleanup.
Yeah, I would say the way you went to sleep causes you to wake up a little bit earlier than everyone
Totally
else.
fair.
The other two, you guys have a fairly good night. Lilith, you wake up with a little bit of a hangover. And Gilbetta, you wake up in unfamiliar surroundings.
Mhm. Is anybody there?
Yeah, there is a nude dwarven woman asleep on your arm.
She kind of looks and she says, "What is her name?"
Her name?
Yeah.
You see a painting on the wall of what appears to be her with another older dwarf, and underneath it says Moira and Fargus Ironbeard.
Oh shit. So Gilbetta's gonna-
Well, I thought this was gonna be some Game of Thrones sister love. So
Oh no, this is
You look like you're thinking about it. Like, should there be a twist?
it could be.
Gilbetta's gonna do one of these where you like
Fuck.
Stealth check.
do you want me actual stealth, I guess?
Uh-huh.
this is my favorite.
20.
Oh shit.
What were the names?
Moira and Fargus Ironbeard.
Is Fargus a name we've heard yet, or Moira?
No, it is not.
Okay.
And Moira is not one you've heard either.
Yeah, she like does that, right?
Okay, you expertly extract yourself from this intimate situation. Like a dude who's had 10 other one night stands. Just like familiar with the process.
Gilbetta's, is there a window?
No, you're underground. Windows aren't a thing here. There's a large door.
She's gonna listen at the door to see if she hears anything first before she.
You hear some footsteps.
You fucking kidding me?
A cleric trying to be a rogue. This is.
I'm like missing notes here.
I can't be happier with how this went.
Are you like carrying his heavy ass armor too out the door?
Yeah.
Actually, does Gilbetta remember Kashano taking that bag from her?
Oh, does she?
Holding.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. You notice your bag is gone. Nah, we'll say she remembers it. You guys got enough to deal with.
Thank you.
She's
Yeah.
gonna like kind of, she's gonna put all her stuff on, right? Like,
Okay.
all her shit. And then, so are the footsteps like right outside the door?
They're not right outside this door. It sounds like they're happening in a hallway somewhere. It seems that there is some activity outside.
All right, so she's gonna like slowly open and peek out the door.
Okay, you appear to be in some kind of estate house.
Oh.
So you peek out the door, and you're on the top kind of balcony, and there are two walkways with a series of rooms, and then two staircases curved down towards a center, towards an entrance. And there are some servants milling about getting breakfast ready.
She's getting the fuck out of here. So she's gonna like as quietly as possible try to find the exit of this place.
Okay, give me another stealth check.
Gotta get back to that page because I was on a different page. Da, 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 da.
Oh
God.
god.
Oh, God.
Stress me out.
13.
Okay, so yeah, not as stealthy this time.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the servants takes notice of you but they kind of look at you, shake their head a little bit, and go back to work. You get the impression that this isn't the first time this has happened here.
Oh, all right. That's fine then. And when that happens, she's like, good morning. And then she just walks out.
Okay. There's these large, grand wooden doors with these multicolored glass windows on them. And when you open it up, it actually opens up into the main area of this, the Mountain Scar City here. And you're out on the street now. There are some iron gates for you to get past first. And you are right next to, you're at the Ironbeard Estate, right next to the Ironbeard Vaults.
Convenient.
And we'll depart on Gilbetta there, and we'll return back to Philip's Filgrings. Redan, after you wake up, do you extract yourself from that room?
Yes, as quietly as possible, and trying to clean up as well.
Okay. All right. Oh, what kind of skill is a cleanup skill? Let's see how well you do this.
Roll a mop check.
Yeah, roll a mop check. What is a mop check? A mop check is...
And he's trying to do it quiet too, so like...
Yeah, so, okay. Give me a stealth and performance.
So,
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, both things you're good at.
It's still on disadvantage.
Yeah. Try again without the disadvantage.
Wow.
got -2 in performance. Oh,
Okay, those are way better numbers.
That's right.
Oh, thank Christ. I'm burning all my good rolls, guys. It's been like 4 episodes, but here they are.
Redan's arrived, people. All right. So you do it fairly well, and there's still kind of like a ring where you were in a pool of blood on the floor. You can't quite get it clean, but you're able to do it fairly quietly and get everything ready. And when you come out, Philip is putting away the jewelry that he took off of Lilith in the night.
It's like it's a dad, instead of putting a blanket over the kid, he's like...
It's like, oh, God damn it.
Dan will ask Philip if there's anything he can do to compensate them for allowing them to stay and for the information.
Oh, no, it's quite all right. I'm always happy to help fellow members.
That's appreciated.
You guys are doing noble work restoring the Academy, and I commend you for it.
That's debatable,
Some real
but thank
noble
you.
work last night.
And then it's like roughly morning-ish, right? Like,
Yeah, it's like morning-ish.
Redan's cleaned up enough, so he just goes around and wakes everyone up.
Okay, you go upstairs and...
Wait, hold. Redan would like to perception check to see who is inebriated the most.
Okay.
Because it's game time. Perception.
Fucking barlocks.
Okay, so it's clear to you who drank the most last night was Lilith, in the way that she's kind of like sprawled out on the couch like she was left there.
Oh, that's gonna be even better. Give me 1 second.
And much to your surprise, it seems Kashano was sober.
Okay, so Redan has those 2 boomsticks and a little bit of powder from those boomsticks.
The boomsticks are empty.
Fuck.
Sorry.
There's no black powder or anything like that?
Nothing.
Shit.
New plan.
What else?
Wait, I missed. Did you actually fire those off, or did you just empty them out?
No, they were fired off before you guys acquired them.
That's true.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know how they work. If I remember correctly.
Redan pulls out the anthropomorphized rabbit that he has from the Feywild
Okay.
and sneaks it into Lilith's hands so she has something to cuddle and she'll freak the fuck out when she wakes up.
Okie dokie.
I have to say, I feel like if it was Kashano, it would have been much different.
Well, that thing's a corpse.
Yeah, it's a corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a corpse.
You're holding like a mummified rabbit, essentially.
Oh no.
What? This is terrible.
No.
What the fuck?
That's not good.
And then Redan
Not good at all.
He'll go out and try to pick up breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
Let them sleep a little longer.
All right. So Lilith, you wake up with this mummified rabbit.
Gosh, darn it. Ah. Rodan, I know you're trying to pull stunts, but my God, your timing and the choices, they're not. No. All right,
Okay.
here it goes.
All right, let's role play this.
What? What? What the fuck?
Thump, 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 thump.
Is it a snake? Is it a
Is it-
Lilith, Lilith,
We're
Lilith,
like on the couch, just standing up. I'm like,
Lilith. What?
thing, dead animal.
I don't know where this prank thing from Rodan came from, but I'm liking it. Relax. All right. I'm pretty sure it's harmless.
Prank?
I think it's like when children first start to get like funny feelings for someone else, and they're not quite sure how to handle it, and so they, kind of tug on your hair.
She just walks off and says like, Rodan, where are you? You fucking mess of a hog.
Philip yells upstairs. He went to get breakfast.
20 blocks away, he knows.
He just pauses and is like, and keeps going.
Probably.
Try to
All right.
get that thing out of the room. You need to get that animal out of the room.
Okay, fine. Sean picks it up on his way out.
Okay. Takes
Dead
it out.
animals are not a joke. They're not a joke. They're not a joke. They're not a joke.
Hey, are you all right? Lilith?
I go off and try to get more of a drink at the cupboard. I'm like, not a joke, Kushano. That is not a joke. Dead animals.
All
And
right.
she's drinking. And just like,
It's like full on.
I would try not to. We kind of need to be sharp today. If you,
Can't be sharp like this. Just give me this one little bottle and I will be okay. Just to get a little light.
Okay.
Just to calm down a little. That's her jam.
Okay, we're gonna put a pin in this.
Add it to the log.
Fucking
Yep.
all kinds of character development to date.
I'm relax. Come on out when you're ready. Shauna's gonna walk out there just like fucking shit. How did I end up being the adult here? Okay. I'm gonna go down to Philip. You got a trash or something holding up the dead rabbit thing?
He's like, yeah, I'll put it in the chute.
Incinerator, maybe? I'm sorry.
He goes into the back room to dispose of this corpse. And as he does, through the front door walks Dragoth Stoutbeard.
Kajano turns away and quickly changes his face to look like an elf.
Okay. Dragoth Stoutbeard, arm in arm with a beautiful young dwarven woman. And around the dwarven woman's neck, you recognize from the symbol from your travels with Jabetta, is a holy symbol for Shar.
Shar?
What's
Yes.
Um,
The Dark Lady, sister of Selune.
okay. And make sure. Yeah.
And he has a retinue of these dwarves almost look like they're made of armor. Just like sheets of plate stacked on top of each other and enormous tower shields and massive axes. And they take places on both sides of the door once they enter.
Kajano's just kind of admiring pieces on there. looking at things, and he's kind of
Looking
looking
at
at the ring on his finger, the
Okay.
anti-mind control ring, as
Okay.
if it's something he's just tried on and is considering.
Okay. Don't worry, my sweet. I'm sure the ring will be done. Philip is the best that money can buy. And Philip.
He's going to try to catch
emerges.
Philip's attention real quickly as he comes back. As soon as he comes to the door, he's going to be like, yes, I don't think this one is going to be quite right for me.
Yeah.
Perhaps someone else would like it.
Absolutely. I'll add it. My apologies. Certainly try some other things on.
Thank you.
Drogoth, so good to see you. I have completed the work. If you'd like to have a look here, and of course, Agrella, so good to see you again. I'm sure you're going to love it. She says, "Oh, I'm positive I will. Philip, you always do such good work." And he takes her over to the table, gets her to try some on. She tries on this beautiful, massive gemstone ring that he produces out from underneath the counter. And then he kind of gives you a knowing glance, Kashano, and then he pulls out the mind control ring.
The
and he says, the anti-mind control ring, sorry. And says, I have this particular piece. It just arrived. And I was wondering if you might try it on. I think it might be something of interest to you. And she takes it and she looks at it and puts it on her finger. And says, not quite my taste, I'm afraid, but I appreciate the recommendation. And she takes it off and looks at her engagement ring and says, it fits beautifully, Philip. And then she turns and says, I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. And then she plants a big old kiss on Drogoth. And they give an embrace.
I'm going to search.
Drogoth proceeds to drop a massive bag of coin on the counter for Philip.
I'm going to search my memory of religion. See, do I know? Fuck it. Never mind.
You don't know shit.
I don't know shit about Star. All right.
You don't know shit about shit.
So, yeah. So I don't know if that holy symbol is blocking it or.
They walk out hand in hand. And as they leave, Drogoth turns around and says, Philip, you give some more thought to that offer I gave you. I'm going to be running this town in a few more days, and I'm a good friend to have. And they leave.
Well, there goes plan A.
And Philip says, he gives me the creeps a little bit.
Yes.
That confirms something.
Do you suppose they're going right back to their home?
Yeah, they'll likely go back to the estate.
Okay. Fuck. Where's Redan? Can I get that ring back just in case?
Redan, you identify as you're coming back with breakfast. Dragoth Stoutbeard, traveling with a beautiful dwarven woman with a massive ring on her finger now and a retinue of shield dwarves just stacked with armor in a cube around them, escorting them through the city streets.
I can't recall who had the stones. I thought it was Kashano and Lilith, but can anyone confirm that?
Well, I believe currently Calazar has one, Spoonie has one, and we have one.
Well, I was talking to
We have one between us.
Goonie last time.
Yeah. So I believe it's still with Lilith unless it's traveled.
Unless you guys asked.
No, it would have been
Traveled hands otherwise. All right.
Just on an instinct, Redan will scream out, wow, as loud as he can to try to see if anyone's if he can get attention of anyone or thank you. I knew that was coming.
You set him up.
Yep. So happy. But yeah, just screams it out as loud as he can and points to the ring.
Okay. And she does one of these. She's like, we just got engaged.
Congratulations. When is the wedding?
Then Dragoth says, "Oh, we're still working out the details, but it couldn't happen soon enough."
Why the rush?
Oh well, when you got the right one, you just don't want to wait anymore.
I can respect that. Do you need assistance guarding your wedding?
Nah, I've already got the finest men with the finest stout-beard blades, but I appreciate it. But if you ever want to do some enforcer work, look me up. I could use some muscle every now and then.
And where can I find you?
Stoutbeard Estate.
Ooh, that is good to know. I am
My
Radan.
my people will put you in the right classification. Just by the look of you, they know where to put you.
Radan walks forward, extends a hand, going for a shake.
A hand.
Control.
The shields part slightly enough for this this rough dwarven hand to come out and shake yours.
I appreciate that. I am Radan. I will find you later. Looks him square in the eye, just deadpan.
All right. Then he's kind of like he's a little bit doesn't know what to think about what you're doing, but then he goes on his way.
Okay. Radan watches them go in a specific direction, and
Right.
when out of sight, goes back towards the shop.
Okay. So you go back into the shop and you see Philip is there with Kashano, and Lilith is still upstairs.
Fuck, you just missed them. They were here.
I just saw him and spoke to him. Did you not hear me?
I'm sorry, I was kind of in my own head here. What did you find out anything useful? You spoke to him?
I spoke to him. He wants to marry quickly.
Yeah.
He also offered me a job if I want one.
And you were just looking like yourself.
Indeed. Who else would I look like?
Anyone? You at least gave them a fake name, right?
No. Why would I do that?
All right. I've already burned the energy to make myself look like this, so I'm going to use it. I will. Actually, we should go together. I don't have a lot of time though before I gotta burn another spell slot. So I need to go down to talk to the Black Hand God of the Vault. Would you mind coming with me?
I can.
I mean, you don't want to go upstairs right now anyways.
And Radan just gets this tiny little smile. He's like, did Lilith wake up?
I think you hit a particularly sore spot there. I don't know if it was taken in such good humor as you were hoping.
I don't know how else it could be taken. It was funny. But yes,
I don't
let's go.
disagree. But let's look, we can sort out Lilith's particular traumas later. I would like to head over there. So yes, let's try to go over to where the admin bunks are, whatever the fuck the guy said.
All right. So the admin offices,
After re-blacking my hand, of course.
Yeah, the admin residences are actually at the location of the vault. So on your way to the vault, you actually come across Jobetta outside.
Hey, there she is. How you feeling, champ?
Like crap.
No.
Where were you?
That's fine because she.
Oh yeah, right. You had that amazing Constitution check.
Yeah, like, she's fine. Like,
We're going actually down to the vaults to follow up on some things. I've got to. Huh?
What's happened with the ring?
Yeah, it didn't really do anything. There was another piece of jewelry that may have been overpowering it, or this ring might be useless, or she's not being controlled at all. Really don't have any new information. There was no reaction.
What other piece of jewelry?
It was a necklace. The details aren't important right now. I think that we can discuss this later. At the moment, if you'd like to accompany us down here, that's fine. Otherwise, Lilith could use it. Are you okay? Hey.
Okay, insight check.
Okay,
What?
insight check.
He's being
That's
He's
weird.
like, well, the details aren't important. And this is Kashana, who wants to know everything. And like,
Yeah.
the 15.
All right, give me that deception, Kashano.
Deception? Oh, you ain't got shit.
Damn.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
you believe him.
She's
It's
like,
it's
okay.
fine. We'll sort out the details later. Look, you can join us, or Lilith could use some company. No, probably that's not him.
I have something to discuss before we go.
Yes.
I had a dream last night. Remember the dream that I told you about at the keep with the voice. I heard that voice again. I think it was my god pointing me here. I saw a secret way into the vault and an item it wants me to retrieve.
Wait. Hold on. Back up. Your god?
I believe it was my god, yes.
Which is?
You don't need to know who they are. Oh, no, that's wrong. Never mind.
Okay, no, hold on.
I'm retconning this. I've already told you.
Yeah.
My god is Savras. God of knowledge, wisdom.
Oh yeah, right. That makes sense.
But I
Okay.
have a secret way into the vault.
You've got a secret way into the vault.
Indeed.
Okay.
Which is?
I saw an image at the back of a room. There were 2 hidden hallways and then a living quarters behind a bookcase. A simple room and then a ladder that led up to the surface. There's also a secret entrance through the Ironbeard vault. It seems wiser to take the hidden one from the surface.
You feel like this was likely more of an escape route than an entrance.
Rudan will share that, but it's worth
About
investigating.
The
Yeah.
Ironbeard vault.
I'm always.
Apparently, hold on. Apparently, the woman that I went home with last night was Moira Ironbeard.
Rudan just holds up a hand for a second. Just what happened?
Oh, that's right. Rudan wasn't there.
Who exactly is Moira Ironbeard in the family?
Ironbeards?
Which one though?
Moira?
Like somebody's daughter?
What?
Like somebody's daughter?
Or, wife? Maybe.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It could be either.
No, but listen, the servants.
I don't know.
In the morning, they weren't even phased. Like, so this probably happens all the time.
You know what the problem is? The problem here is we set the wrong tone when we took on this name. All right, Mercenaries of Mischief. This was just asking for all this kind of bullshit. All right. First thing, we need a rebrand. As soon as we get back to the keep, we're changing this up.
Yeah, you have fun with it.
So while this is going on, Lilith, you are interrupted by Philip, who is packing.
Philip, what are you doing?
Your friends are gonna need some help. And I don't think I'll be able to continue to live here after they're done.
Oh,
So maybe it's time to go back to the keep.
I get my stone up like, Spoony, I have news for you. Morning. It's afternoon.
And we'll take a break there.
Oh my god!
God, this is going in perfect clusterfuck order as it usually does.
For once, can we just do the thing we were coming to do? Like, seriously, the entire future of our institution hangs in the balance. We've got possibly the like realm shifting shit going on with planar interference, and you're
The
all like,
warlocks are
oh
trapped
yeah,
in
that's
there
so
right
fun.
now too. I want you to like the tower, the warlocks are trapped inside.
Yeah, they got a small shenanigan going on.
Yeah, they got their whole thing happening.
Oh no.
Pretty horrifying.
Yeah.
We'll
So
see what
we'll
happens when we come
We'll
back.
take a break there. Come on back after the break and see what happens to the Mercenaries of Mischief.
We got some great videos for you on the break, so stay tuned.
Absolutely.
We're just
Yeah, let's go.
All right, audio on, and we're back in
All right.
So first, a couple announcements quick off top. Thank you, the RPG Lab, once again for that raid and that follow.
Thank you so much.
Or do they follow? I don't know. Anyways, and thank you, Torn Pix and Quintus J for the follows.
Welcome to the Academy.
You've been accepted.
Indeed. Rian, I believe you wanted to say something.
Well,
Now we're back.
Special announcement.
Oh, special announcement. Yes, so we will be doing a giveaway at 200 followers, not 2,000, 200. We'll be doing a special giveaway for our followers at 200 followers. Please stay tuned for that. We'll be announcing prizes shortly.
We'll give you details, and to keep it fair, what we'll do is when we hit 200 followers, the next stream after that is when we do the giveaway. So you'll have to be a follower, and you'll have to be on that stream.
Absolutely.
In the chat during our break, and
lurkers, you done follow now.
So we'll have details for you this week. You can catch those details either by following us on Twitter or by joining our Discord,
or on our Facebook or our Discord.
or on our
But we'll have them all over the place.
Yeah. So
All right.
stay tuned for that. Tell your friends.
Tell all your friends. All right. So when last we left our heroes, they were convening outside of this vault. Lilith was coming across Philip, who was packing his stuff, assuming that he wasn't going to be able to stay there anymore, and had happily notified Spoonie that they were getting a jeweler. And Radan, I believe you had something you needed to unfold.
Yeah, so just stepping back, I need to clarify that Redan made sure to clean up the room.
Okay.
You mentioned nothing about the...
All right.
Plus for Dan.
That's consistent character. Like, I'm on board with that.
Were you was that there when you spoke with what's his face, Stoutbeard?
Was what, where?
Yes, it was.
This
The thing on your face.
I don't see anything.
It's on your face.
you have some kind of. Oh fuck! Is that blood?
Oh, yes.
What?
It is an eye. I wanted to speak to my god. I thought this might help.
How did that work out for you?
It went well. They showed me a way into the vault.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Great.
Well, I guess you should probably keep that on at this point.
It does not matter. Redan, yeah, whatever. He leaves it on.
At this point, behind you, Lilith and Philip are coming up behind you guys. Philip is pushing a crate on wheels.
Hey, Philip. Doing some deliveries?
We're getting a jeweler!
Yeah, I've decided that it may be best that I go back to the academy with you. But you're going to need a way in the vault, so I figured I could make a deposit/withdrawal. At least give you a reason to be here.
All right. Is this going to be a problem or a benefit?
Depends on who you want to be affiliated with.
Why was your
You,
hand
I
a
guess, at this
problem?
point.
And Joanna looks at Phillips and she says, "What about the fact that I slept with Moira Ironbeard last night?"
Oh, by the way, who is Moira Ironbeard?
She is the daughter. She's got a reputation for partying.
Okay.
It's not that terrible.
Okay.
It's not great.
The servants didn't seem to. They just brushed it off when I left.
Yeah, no, it happens a bit.
Okay.
Shano,
Yes?
why would your hand be a problem getting into the vault?
Because it's black.
I don't understand.
It's the black hand.
Do you remember the guys in Waterdeep?
Yes.
The one whose face you rearranged?
Yes.
They were all had hands like this?
Yes.
Or I'm posing as one of them. Hence also the elf disguise, and clock is ticking on that. How much time do I have left in this disguise?
Oh, how long is it supposed to last?
Hour, I think.
You're running out of time.
I mean, yeah.
It does not matter. Whatever.
Okay.
I have breakfast for everyone.
Apparently nothing matters. Oh, breakfast.
Take the breakfast on the go.
Yeah.
Start
Fuck it,
pulling
let's just eat
plates out of the
breakfast.
bag.
Philip, did you what was okay? So you're going to be making a deposit, ostensibly.
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
I'll use this as an excuse to get into the vault area.
Okay.
Wait until we escort you back.
So we've got that. Redan.
Yes, you all can be my security.
Let's
That's
take
what I was
everything.
thinking. I'm going to
Yeah.
I kind of just want to look in the Black Hand Vault. I feel like there's an opportunity to gain some more intel while we're here. So Redan, last night at the tavern, I happened to get acquainted with the one who guards the Black Hand portion of the vault here. I think we could have an opportunity to take a look inside if I play your cards right.
Devota says, when did that happen?
When you were dancing on the table
Oh, all right.
before you seduced the heiress.
How would playing cards with this individual get us into the vault?
Because gangsters like to gamble. Don't worry about the details. At this point, I'm just treating him like a dementia patient. I'm just going with what he says. It's like it's fine.
Yeah.
We can explain things later.
All right. So are we going into the vaults?
I think we're going into the vault. Lilith, are you still kind of disguised up from last night?
Lilith?
No, I didn't clean up like, oh. Chris, did you like clean myself up? I'm like, can you give me a few moments, please?
You got kind of quiet there.
I'm gonna just leave.
Okay.
Lilith, your mic's a little quiet.
Is it?
Can you check the gain?
Testing. How about now?
Bump the gain a little?
A little more?
A little bit?
More?
A little bit?
More?
That's
Hear any
better.
difference?
Yeah, you're
or
good.
am I...
No, you're good.
Okay.
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 So
Well,
You guys are really loud now.
While Lilith.
No. Okay, so volume will turn us up. Gain will turn you up.
That. Oh wait, is that in the back?
Gaines on the back.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay. 1 second.
That's what I was looking for.
How about
there we
now?
go. That's good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right.
While Lilith is off cleaning herself up, Redan will turn to Kashano and say, "Where is the rabbit?"
I disposed of it. If you saw her reaction, you'd understand why.
That's unfortunate.
Well, you know, you go throwing your toys around, they might get lost.
What is this about a rabbit?
I played a joke. It would have been hilarious to see.
What?
Redan turns to Philip. Philip, have you been in the Ironbeard Vault section before?
Yes, many times.
Or have you been
Are you-
in the Stoutbeard section of the vault?
No, I only go to my own vault.
Are you aware of a back area, a secret wall?
There's rumors that, of course, there's an escape route if the caverns are besieged or the vault is besieged to get the family out.
Have you heard a rumor as to what location this would be in? I know it is real.
I imagine it is out of the main bedchambers of the Ironbeards. They have a residence here if they need to stay in the vault.
Interesting.
All right. I want to find this fellow from the Black Hand.
Okay.
Now,
So-
I want to try something now.
As you guys enter the vault, you come across two massive stone doors. And the stone doors are slowly pulled apart by two massive stone golems to allow you entry before it finally closes back in. There's a beautifully ordained desk in front of you on top of this beautifully ordained rug. And there's a dwarven woman at a table ready to greet you. Behind her are four statues, and in the center of them, a kind of swirling flame magical sculpture.
Well then.
She says, "Welcome to the Ironbeard family vaults. How can we assist you today?"
We know the source of that symbol.
You're not certain. You're certain it probably means something to the family. It's decorative. It appears to be 4 dwarves, 2 appear to be casters of some kind, and 2 appear to be warriors.
All right. Going to
Yes, love. What is it?
No, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh no, I just said I'm going to let Philip do the talking.
Oh, I just wanted to add a little bit of a side scene just before entering the vault when Lilith gets out, dressed
Okay.
and looking different. She wants to like walk, like as she's like walking by Radan, not facing him, but she's like, "Your sense of humor is sick, and I wish to be not part of it moving forward." And she'll continue to walk toward to Jibata. Jibata, sweetie.
Yes, darling. How are you feeling this morning?
Better after a good drink.
How loud is this? Did Kashana hear this?
No, I think she wants to whisper it, but if you guys can pick it up, go for it.
You can perceive it if you want.
Yeah. And so
He was ready on the button.
she
It's just like I'm so there.
I was made to
wants to
understand.
grab Jibata's hand.
Okay.
She wants to Lilith is gonna grab Jibata's hand and be like, "Jibata, you gave me a memory I will never forget. It's a wonderful gift. And so I wish to give you a gift as well." And she's gonna take off the ring that Radan gave her and give it to Jibata and be like, "This is something that will be quite handy for you since you love to swim. You can breathe underwater."
I mean, I could do that anyway, but cool.
Okay. I did not know that. It looks pretty otherwise.
There we go.
Let's go.
All right.
Pass.
And she kind of like, as they're walking, she says, "I'm glad you remember most of the night."
What?
She whispers to Lilith, "I'm glad you remember most of the night."
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to know what happened? I can give you the details afterwards.
I remember the song. I don't remember much else.
It's quite something. We need to have another
And
good
with
old night.
dwarves.
All right. So Philip checks in, says, "Yes, I have an extra security detail with me today. I have some items," and he kind of taps his crate and says, I have some things to deposit and some things to remove." She's, "Oh, absolutely. You know the way to reception, Philip. It's just this way. Please let us know if you need any additional services." "Absolutely. Thank you so much."
I said to the woman, "I also need to deal with some business regarding our vault." Holds up his black hand.
Yes, the Blendon is in the tavern area.
In the tavern area, you say?
Yes.
Most unpleasant.
Yes, just to your right.
So wait,
The
there's a tavern
office-
involved?
The officer at the desk will sign you in.
Oh, right. I'd rather deal with London later if that's fine.
Absolutely.
All right, fantastic. I'm going to the officer at the desk.
Jobetta, in regards to your question, she says, "Yes, absolutely. We have a number of facilities here. We have sleeping quarters, we have bookkeeping, accounting staff, as well as a tavern and eating area. Many of the guards aren't allowed to leave the site."
Interesting.
And the massive stone golems close the doors behind you guys.
Guess we're in now.
So are we like passing the desk of the officer that would sign me in?
Well, the desk is over here.
All right. Let's hold on. Let's reassociate. There we go.
There we go.
There we are. Steady.
Jolly good.
Jolly
Steady
good.
there.
All right. Where's the desk there? I'm going to go over to the desk.
It's to your right. So if you're facing into the room, it's the one with this gray fellow standing at it. Just
All right.
moving back and forth.
I'm going to go over to him.
No, Mark,
Good sir. I need to inspect our vault to be sure everything is in order. There's some concern over our current vault keeper.
So if you're going to the vault entrance then?
I'm going to whoever she said would have to sign me in.
That was into the tavern.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to get signed into the tavern.
Yeah. You're noticing as you stand in the center here, each hallway that leaves this room has a person at a desk who appears to be a guard who has a ledger.
All right, I'm going to try to speak directly to the person letting us into the vault then.
Okay, well, that is this gentleman over here.
And yes, I say what I said. I need to inspect the vault. Concerned that our local agent Blendin has become untrustworthy.
Name?
Scareth.
You are not on the list.
I should say not. I've been sent to replace this miscreant.
If you have the appropriate forms for replacement, you can file them with security and they should be inputted within the next 10 business days, at which point you will be allowed access to the vault. But prior to that, I cannot allow you into the vault if you do not have your name on the list.
I suppose I have to deal with Blendin directly. Thank you for your help. I'm going to go over to the other desk.
Very well.
As this is happening, is Redan able to tell which direction he went in this dream?
Yes. At the bottom of the room with the large red carpet, where Kishano was just trying to talk to that guard. That's the door that you went through in the dream.
So Black Hand area.
Well,
The vault area.
Oh, just vault area,
It's
period.
the general vault. There's the vault, the tavern. What's the third door? Do we know?
you're not sure.
Okay.
You can ask.
I'm on a mission.
All right. Philip takes his crate over to the desk for the guard for the vaults and says to the guard, could you put this in holding and I'll access in a moment. I'm going to do some networking while I'm here. He says, of course, we'll have it waiting for you in your cubicle. Thank you.
Kind of overhears this and kind of smiles. Like, I'm liking this guy's style.
And he goes over to kind of monitor you so you don't get yourself in trouble. All right.
Thank you.
Philip would like to approach Kishano and be like, what you were just doing? And she's like, kind of like holding the hand where the tattoo is. Like, is that related to what happened last night? We never got around to discussing it, I believe.
You're kind of quiet again. Are you?
Am
is
I?
your mic situated okay?
Hello?
Okay. I think it might be the distance, but you're okay. I can hear you.
Oh, boy. Okay. Hold on, I'll turn it up a little bit more.
Okay.
How about now?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. So where did she do this at? Right in front of the guy?
She's asking.
No, were we not pushed aside waiting for things to happen or no?
No, well,
I'm over.
he's at the tavern entrance now asking if he can be signed in.
Yeah, he's already talking to the
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, then scratch what I was doing. Never mind.
Okay.
All right.
Redan, I see you still waiting by the door. Are you just going to hang out there?
Where's Philip?
Philip has gone to keep an eye on Kishano, so he's over at the sign-in desk for the tavern area.
All right. Just looking at Philip says, what's over there? How do I get through there?
You have to be on the security list. It's submitted when people rent out sections of the vault to keep their belongings.
How can I get on the list?
Buy a section of the vault.
How much is that?
Oh, geez, I think it's 1,500 gold monthly.
Whew.
We're about to go in with him.
Is that where we're going?
Yes, we'll go inside as soon as everyone is ready.
Okay.
But we should probably have a plan if we're looking to take something.
There. Redan's just gonna as quietly as possible explain the direction that he saw about where the secret door is.
Okay.
Koshano's hearing everybody like talking a little bit too much back there. He's going to turn and he says, I'm sure everything will be fine after we speak to Patsy. And hope they know what he means.
Okay.
Redan has no idea what you mean, but he's gonna be silent.
I'm sure he doesn't.
I actually don't know what you mean. Who's Patsy? What?
It's the Patsy. It's the.
Oh my god.
It's
All
a
right,
term of
so-
art.
Yeah.
If you go to this desk and you ask me, the guard here places a ledger on the desk and says, "Everyone sign in."
All right. Sean will sign Skarath of Neverwinter.
Okay.
You saying that out loud.
I imagine he announces it as he
is.
signs it and looks around.
He absolutely is, as he's
Picking up
going
the
to,
cue.
make it seem
Yeah.
like it's a courtesy to the desk agent, but really it's so everybody's gets the fucking point this time.
All right. All right. So then he looks at the rest of you expectantly.
Redan walks up to the book, remembering the conversation that Kashano and him had on the street,
Okay.
and just takes his time, just really thinking about it, and spells out his name backwards. N A D E capital R.
Your name is Nader. We call him Ralph.
Donator. Okay. Whew. All right. Raised eyebrow at that. Philip signs his name because they know him here.
Yeah.
And looks at everyone else expectantly.
We'll go in and put Ruby Sandfire.
I love it. Okay.
And
All right.
Jovetta walks up and she looks at Kashana and she says, "Move over, brother," and she signs Scarletta.
Excellent. I love every part of this. All right. So you see, after you're all done signing into the book, he adds a time and a rough description of you.
Yes.
Glad I look different.
Yep, me too.
Ish.
Still an elf.
And then he pulls a lever.
And really quick on the drum and recast it just to make sure.
Okay. Just keep it up.
Keep it fresh.
All right. So there's a small eating area, and it's somewhat busy at the moment. There are a couple people. There is a table of people, 3 of them, all clad in black leather. One of them with a winged serpent, partially kind of wrapped around their arm and kind of leering over their shoulder. And they have clearly on their belts these black metal cylindrical objects that you've seen before.
Did the boomstick?
Yeah, it looks like the boomstick.
Wait. What were they called? The Zents?
Yep.
Was it?
And then there is also
Black Network.
your good friend Blendon sitting at a table all by himself.
Yes.
Mm.
I'm going to go over to the bar and get a single tankard of ale.
Okay.
And I'm going to go over and sit across from Blendon and hand him the drink.
All right.
Well, we have some things to discuss, young one.
Oh,
There it
you're
is.
the guy from the party last night.
Yes, I am. And it appears you did not realize what was really going on now, did you? Perhaps it was your intoxication, perhaps you're just stupid. But of course I'm from headquarters. Why else would I be here? Why else would I identify myself to you? Why would I possibly tell you that I was fucking off from my post? What kind of
Oh, shit. Okay.
Might as well enjoy this drink because it's likely to be your last in this town or any.
Redan walks up slowly, crosses his hands, says, "Is this the guy?"
Patience. My associate here is very upset over your conduct, as are our mutual higher-ups.
Mr. Scarif, come on. I'm so sorry about this. I'm doing my best here. I really am.
Well,
It's safe. It's safe in the vault. It's all safe. I promise you.
it is safe in the vault, but apparently you have no concern about who of our kind, who of our clan are walking about. You're not availing yourself of the local intelligence. You don't seem to be keeping much security at all.
I'm just supposed to make sure nobody takes it.
And how are you doing that?
I make sure nobody gets in the vault. That's what the doors are for.
So why are you here if the doors are doing your job for you?
If you need anything, take it out. I signed it out. Actually, by the way, roll a deception check on all this. You didn't think I was going to let you get away.
Fuck! How can I roll that bad?
Can I give
Can I-
inspiration?
You sure can.
And can you have advantage because I'm standing there with my arms crossed?
Ah,
That would be
sure.
intimidation, sir.
Yeah, give me an intimidation to give him advantage. Why not?
Double shit. I already burned all my good rolls.
You never know.
Double shit. Double shit.
Yeah, you totally did.
Yeah.
All right, wait, so I can take inspiration?
I'm giving you inspiration.
Yeah. Go ahead. Get that inspiration out.
Okay.
That's
All right. It's a
that
hefty
juices
seven.
it up.
Ooh,
That's the max you can juice it.
that is nice.
All right.
17.
Well, you find me feeling generous and outside of the purview of our observers. I've yet to send back my report. I suppose if your ledger's current, I might be able to overlook this transgression. Of course, we'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Oh, of course. Model employee from here on out.
That's fine. Well, let me see your ledger, and let us go verify that it is current with what is in the vault. Perhaps we can let this go.
I'll keep the ledger in the vault, as per orders.
Well then, lead the way.
Okay. And he gets up to lead you guys to the vault.
Can't hurt with the shit, but I can do that shit.
Oh boy. What are we getting ourselves into?
You guys take a seat with Philip.
Yep.
And you're in there, and the bartender brings you over some tankards of ale and asks if you want any food or drink, or anything additional.
No.
Where are we that we need to be in the map?
You are
Left.
at a table. You're on the left side at a table with Philip.
Okay.
I'll mark Philip with a dot so you guys keep track of him. He is
Ah.
Philip is the red dot,
There you are, Philip.
Fantastic.
Philip?
and
Right.
I will go ahead and mark Blendon with a pink dot for reasons. Okay.
All
So
right.
he goes over, and Kashano, I imagine you go with him.
Yes.
Redan, are you also coming along?
Redan will hang back.
Okay. Kashano, he signs in. He says, Blendon needs to sign in. I need to get at the vault. My boss is here.
I nod and tip my head a bit to the clerk there.
And he says, okay, and proceeds to sign him in, and he pulls a lever, and the doors open. And he goes inside with you. And immediately past the doors, there are 2 guards on the other side. And another 2 guards behind a desk. Directly behind those 2 guards is another door, a very small one. And a dwarven waiter comes out those 2 doors and sets down a plate of food on the counter. The 2 guards say, sign in, please. And they put a ledger down. And Blendon signs in. and then they look expectantly to you.
You look at me?
Yeah.
All right. Yes. I sign in. Scarath of Neverwinter.
All right. Scarif of Netherwinter is signed in. And then it says, right this way. I'm sure you know we've got one of the big units.
Well, yes, I should hope so. I imagine this will not be a quick endeavor at all.
All right. So he leads you down
Very big.
deeper and deeper into it. And you go past a couple guards. And it's the first one on your left side. There's this massive door.
Right. Stand expectantly.
Right this way, sir. I'll open it up for you. And he moves open a slat in the stone wall, and there's a circular opening. And he puts his hand inside and then winces a little bit. And then the doors begin to open.
Right.
And on the inside, there's this massive wooden crate.
Well, where's the ledger?
And the ledger is on a stand in the corner.
Kashana's going to go over to the ledger, and
There's also like miscellaneous crates strewn about with various labels on them.
all right. Any of the labels stand out to Kashana?
Nothing particularly standing out.
What language are they in?
They are all in Undercommon.
Oh, okay, good. All right. So Kashana is going to go over to the ledger. The ledger. I presume that you know where each of these items are.
Absolutely.
And he's going to start looking through for anything of particular interest, specifically anything that just stands out as relevant to fucking any of it.
Okay.
Any of the quest logs. I don't know.
Open call.
Open call to all the quest logs. All right. What stands out the most to you is the deposit of a crate of the description of the massive one in the room, but the language on it seems to go out of the way to not specifically name the contents.
All right, this one here, is this the large room, the large crate here in the center?
Yeah, that's the one.
Where I'm looking at how long ago was this delivered?
It was delivered 6 days ago.
Does it say by who?
It just has Blendon's signature on it for signing in.
This one here doesn't seem familiar to the ledger I was given. What are the contents of this?
Oh, all I know is that they're deadly. You're not supposed to open it.
Is this a living delivery? Because you know there's certain protocols for dealing with living cargo.
I don't know. I didn't open it. It's above my pay grade.
Going to inspect the crate to specifically seeing if you can hear anything.
You cannot hear anything inside.
No, it doesn't have a label.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Well, I suppose we should go through the rest of this inventory then one by one. And he begins at the top and he reads off the first item and says, "Where is it?" And he will continue in this fashion, demanding that this man points out every item on the list.
All right, he goes through and he points out every single item on the list, its location and which crate it's in. And
okay. Do any of these were all of these crates delivered intact?
Yeah, everything got delivered intact. It's all good.
It's gonna look for any crate that looks like it's slightly loose.
Okay,
Really stretching it here.
you're really pushing it.
What do you want for that?
All right, give me a perception check.
Perception? Any of the crates look like they have a slightly loose nail or something?
There is one that has a bent nail sticking out of the top of it.
This here, this shoddy repatching job, I don't trust for a moment that it arrived in this condition. We need to verify the contents.
Absolutely, sir.
All right, what are the contents?
He opens it up, and there is this black short sword inside, nestled on like some straw. And it has a red gem in the hilt.
Does that match the what's on the manifest?
Yeah, the dark blade.
The dark blade. I would hope you'd take more care with an item of this nature. We need to reseal this. Do you have any fresh nails with which to reseal this box?
Oh, I imagine the dwarves have some, sir.
Well, I suppose you should retrieve some from the dwarves.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm waiting.
Oh, right away, sir. So he leaves and closes the doors behind him, and then you hear them lock.
You're locked in.
All right. I am going to go straight back into that book and look for something interesting in a small box.
Weren't you the one giving us shit over Discord about stealing?
This is the Black Hand.
As you're reading it, the torches go out. It's pitch dark in the room now.
I'm gonna relight the torches. Presentation.
Something tells me that roll you did a few minutes earlier wasn't to see what item was in that crate.
Sean is just laughing.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Okay, so give me a perception check to find your way to the torches.
Yeah. We're just gonna find a torch and relight it.
Okay, so you make your way over to the torch. Is 20 enough to break your AC?
Yeah.
You feel tendrils reach out, wrap around you, and hold you to a wall.
Okay.
This is
And then you hear a slow, and then you feel wet dripping onto you.
I thought you were going to say he shit himself.
Worst part is that we know nothing. Oh god.
we don't know it. We don't.
No, we're just waiting patiently.
I wanted to know if Redan went with him.
We need a better buddy system.
I guess he's going to struggle against it, but at this point, probably still try to be quiet. Well, no, he's
All
playing
right.
up his cover. He's going to scream like hell. What is the meaning of this? Get me out of here! Where's that little vermin? As he's trying to struggle against this thing, trying to stay in character.
Okay, so we're going to put a pin in that.
Of course.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Back at the comfy inn booth.
you notice that there are people coming in and out of the kitchen to serve everyone.
Okay.
And it's starting to be a while since Kashano left with this dude.
What I was gonna say, I do hope he's all right. He's probably meticulously going through all of the everything, right?
I don't know. You've been with him the longest, so
Yeah. He likes to go through boxes. There was a thing in a goblin lair. He went through every single box. It was
Philip says we could just go access my vault and maybe check on him to see if he's still in there.
yeah, that's fine.
We do need to see your vault, anyways.
yes, that's
We can meet back up with Kashana later. I'm sure he's fine.
Oh, absolutely. As you guys get back into the main area.
Hey.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I was fighting you for control. As you guys get back into the main area, you see Blendon walking up straight, whistling, flipping a pair of keys in his hand, and he walks right out the front door.
What?
wasn't that
And he is acting as though he is a completely different person than the person you have seen before.
Fuck, Redan goes after him.
Dan, you are not quite fast enough because you're just as the doors are closing. He's gone.
Jobetta goes here and she says, "That man, did anyone leave before him?" To the guard.
No, he left on his own. He said that whoever was in the vault had some business to attend to and they would emerge eventually.
But he had the keys.
Well, I imagine if anybody is in the vault, they should have their own keys. And of course, any way to disarm the security systems inside.
Security
Right.
systems.
of course?
Each of the vaults have their own security systems in place.
Are
Right.
are the security systems individual to each vault?
They're to the owner's specifications.
Good. So
Philip, that vault.
say that guy locked someone.
Well, that would be his prerogative.
All right, you'll be of no help.
Let's go.
Philip signs in and says, "They're with me." And you go through the first door. And again, you're given the sign-in process and you see more people coming out serving food to the guards.
Jobella's gonna say, which is the vault of the man that just left?
I'm not able to disclose that information.
Good.
They go in yet?
So
Shano is yelling, so if he can be heard through here.
he cannot.
Vault.
You guys are right next to it and you guys can't hear him.
Can I do an investigation to see if I like see footprints that look like a
Philip gestures to the massive doors behind you guys as he gets into his vault and just kind of like gives you guys a knowing glance, looks over there, points.
Oh no.
Okay. This is an investigation moment.
Okay, what are you
I'm
investigating?
looking for a way in.
Okay,
Any sort of mechanism.
there is a panel on the wall that was left open with an arm or hand-shaped hole.
All right, 1 to 20. 1 to 10 is Redan understands. 11 to 1 to 10, 11 to 20. Okay. Redan reaches into the hole.
Okay, you reach into the hole. Your hand is bitten,
Redan takes it.
and you take 3 damage.
Jesus Christ.
And the
Oh,
door
combat.
does not open. And the 2 dwarven guards walk up and say, "Hey." And Philip tries to play it off. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. They're new. No, my guard. My vault is over here."
I apologize.
Oh, right.
I'm inquisitive.
Of course.
You silly gooses.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so he ushers you guys all into his vault and closes the door behind him.
Oh.
And when it's all quiet inside and the door is closed, he says, "Okay, so Kashano is definitely locked in that vault."
But of course.
Yeah, I figured that out. I figured that
course,
out
yes.
pretty much immediately.
Mm.
The swinging of the keys, it's a classic thing that bad guys do when they lock somebody in somewhere.
Had to go ahead and stick his nose outside the plan to find out about.
I had to drop fairy fire.
Do all the guards have keys to all the vaults?
They can access them if they need to.
They're
if
not
there's an
gonna let us
emergency.
in.
I'm not suggesting they let us in. I'm suggesting
They
we're one in and we take.
might, if I charm them enough.
I don't know how we're gonna get out of this.
There is a secret exit. Redan focuses. Can he remember roughly where he went in the dream? I believe it was just straight down.
Yeah, you know that it was directly at the back of this.
Redan shares that information. There's a secret exit that way.
Jabetta
I
says,
know it.
okay, also for the real reason we're here, which one of these is the Stoutbeard vault?
The Stoutbeard Vault is the last large vault at the end of the row of large rooms.
We find ourselves in the same predicament. We need keys.
Okay. It's for the school.
Can
I will make a diversion.
I can assist with a performance.
No. You need to help them get out. Okay? I'm going to make a diversion. And if I survive, I will meet you back at the keep.
Philip, what kind of diversion are you planning to do?
Philip, being a sorcerer, uses shape stone and moves the stone of the back wall until it opens up into the other room on the other side.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Wait, Philip.
Yep.
Where are all of your gems that you were going to bring to the school? We will bring them with us.
They're in a crate behind the counter at the front desk.
Shit.
I loaded whatever other store stock that I had into your cart.
Understood.
Okay. And he goes into the next chest, opens it up, removes a single item, and says, okay. Once everyone is after me, once they're diverted, you need to get Kashano, get what you need, and get out of here.
How do we do that?
Yeah, how
I'm going to need you to improvise.
shit. Philip, I know you're new to us, but damn it, boy.
Philip, I really, really, really think you'll be more helpful with Jabetta and Radan in navigating them around this place. I can definitely, I'm sure I can get most of them their attention.
Some of them are constructs.
Pardon?
Machines made by dwarves
Not good.
to look like dwarves.
And you tell us this now.
Because this is very important now. Okay?
I just want to say, I still need to talk to that girl.
From how many you think are dwarven machines here and actual dwarves?
They always keep the numbers a secret.
You can't tell them apart?
No, that's very difficult, so they can't be charmed. It's another security measure. It's a very good vault.
Stink puck.
We need to be taking notes.
Let's do this.
Some good ideas here.
Okay. So
Look,
he
I
leaves
need you to breathe.
and leaves you guys behind, leaving his door unlocked, and goes up to the front and attempts to explain to everyone, yeah, one of the back walls was locked up, and a horn blares, and some alarms are sounding, and you hear the sound of footprints as a bunch of people run up, and the guards are surrounding him now.
Guards and robots?
You're unsure. You can't tell the difference between them. Because of the armor that they wear, you're not able to tell. Meanwhile, back in the Black Hand Vault.
No, hey, what is the meaning of this?
Sharp jaws wrap around you and bite down Kashano.
Oh. Are my hands free? Can I do anything?
You are bound. You can make another athletics or acrobatics check to try and get free of this creature.
I'm going to go with acrobatics.
Does 15 break your AC?
Yes, it does.
Okay, before you do that acrobatic escape, the jaws sink into you, and you take 13 piercing damage.
Jolly good fun.
Oh my gosh.
As you manage to wiggle your way out of these tendrils.
Oh, thank God. He's taking that last poison dagger and just thrusting it in as he moves away.
Okay, make an attack roll with disadvantage.
With a disadvantage.
Yes, you cannot see.
Shit.
Okay, you don't feel like you find purchase in any flesh.
So okay, so I can't see. So I was unsuccessful in lighting a torch. Clearly. I don't make purchase, but do I manage to move away from him? My goal is to move back towards the crate that had the black blade in it.
Okay.
Feels like magic.
Give me a perception check.
If I can figure out what direction that is, I'm gonna move in that direction. Oh wait,
Okay.
that was still at
No,
disadvantage.
that's correct.
Oh wait, yeah, I should probably still be at disadvantage.
You feel your way around the crates, and you do manage to find one that's open, and you grasp the hilt of a blade.
Great. Now I'm good. Try to just light in all kinds of directions. Get some sort of light. Light a torch somewhere. Lighten up the torch.
You trying to use prestidigitate to do that?
I'm trying to prestidigitate to light a torch.
Okay.
Just start snapping in random directions.
All right. So
There's one over there, I think. I don't know.
while you're doing that. All right, team. There is a distraction up. What are you going to do?
How hostile do they look with Philip?
They're all very upset.
The first thing Gilbetta is gonna do. How big are these squares? How many? They're like 5 feet.
Each square is 5 feet.
Okay. Gilbetta, I'm gonna move there just in this general area. Is gonna cast fog cloud.
Okay. All right.
So
a cloud of fog appears.
Yeah. So that if they do look back here, they'll see a cloud of fog and they won't see us actively coming here trying to break into this fucking shit.
All right.
My God.
I'm gonna
What
try
now?
to peck on the door and see if Kashana can hear me.
All right. It is a huge, heavy iron door.
Right here. Does that mean no?
No, you don't hear nothing.
I'm gonna do my own investigation check
Okay.
and see.
When the hole opened for Redan, did I see anything from my side? Did the
No,
light
you did not.
appear in? Okay.
The walls are very thick, so
Yeah.
no, you can't find anything. Anybody else want to help her out?
Redan's taking a peek inside of Philip's chest.
Okay. there's a selection of jewelry and jewels.
He scoops up as much as he can with his bag of holding. Like, just dips it in, and
Just like eat up bag.
Yep.
Okay.
we can sort that shit out later.
Okay.
And
Gilbetta,
And then he goes to help.
All right.
Come on.
Or another investigation?
I can only think of just stealing one of the dwarves' keys.
Yeah, I have no idea how we're getting in there.
God damn it, Phil. I had an idea. Fucked it up.
All right.
On the short end of my patience stick today.
Redan sticks the
You know what?
the back end of his maul into the hole and starts jiggling it around. I don't know.
Okay.
That's the best I got.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
Oh wait. Hold on.
Oh, what are you doing?
Stream.
Hmm?
Somebody said I only see the offline wallpaper.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's off.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
It's okay. Hold on. We'll pop it out and bring it back.
how long do you think it's been out?
Not too long.
Can
The last comment before that was, "I love Philip. Please let him live." Not been long.
Oh God.
Okay. Take it out.
What about Kashano? Love
Nope.
fucking Philip, but nope.
No, well, that's
Philip
Kevin,
live.
so he doesn't give a fuck.
No, nobody did an insight check on Blendon.
Nobody loves Kashano.
I never spoke to him.
Yeah, no, none of us really talked to him.
Let's see if this goes back up. Yeah. Hold on. Briefly. All right. There we go. And we're back. Hey, fantastic.
There we go.
Hello.
Short hiccup. All right.
We are back.
We are back.
From outer space.
Sorry about that. While
All right.
we're answering that, Gilberta's
Yeah.
gonna look in this other chest in this vault that he
Alright.
opened up the thing to.
I fucking love the way this is going on
It's
right
like
now.
I got an idea.
was trapped in a vault.
Lilith is going to cast invisibility and is going to try to steal one of the keys from the dwarves.
Yes.
Okay. This is some
we got-
high espionage shit.
We got some plans going here.
I
Okay.
really wanted to charm them and just make it easy.
Hold on. As this is happening too, Redan's gonna take that the poison sac that he had from the Feywild from those spiders, stick it in the hole and puncture it and try to dig around a little more.
Okay. So yeah, eventually you're hammering on this area. You start to break open some sections and part of the door creaks open slightly.
Okay, never mind then.
We'll still need those keys.
We still need to get.
If he's fucking up the keyhole, those keys aren't going to do shit with the keyhole at that point.
We
still
damaged
Not for this one.
the vault.
I will continue my way there.
All right. So you throw up invisibility.
I threw up invisibility.
Okay. You can navigate your way through the fog cloud. You see Philip is on his knees with his hands in the air being like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's an idiot.
I was just noticing that the section of the wall was open. This was on the floor. I think we might have had a security breach. And an older dwarf walks in and goes up to him as these guards are surrounding him. All right, make a stealth check to remove the keys.
I want to be uber stealthy and have my mage hand take the keys.
Okay.
So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna back up just a bit to the point where
Okay.
my mage can do it.
That is the sole purpose of fucking Mage Hand.
And it's
Excellent.
invisible in this game, so.
Okay,
Okay.
give
alright.
me a sleight of hand check for your mage hand with your mind.
Okay, come on, Lilith. How is it? I can't see.
Doesn't Mage Hand add something like +5 or something stupid like that? To sleight
It
of
will
hand?
add a bonus that I will put on the back end, and you're okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're all right.
Okay.
You notice. Oh, it looks like we went dark again.
Oh, what is going on?
It's looking fine from my feed.
Looks good.
Oh.
It's fine for me too.
Looks
I
good
see
for
a feed on
mine.
mine. Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe it's just Twitch is being weird today. All right, so that unfolds, and you hear the old dwarf watching, looking at Philip, and he says, "There has indeed been a security breach. Someone has stolen something from my private quarters. Guards, put the entire facility on lockdown. Got to sort this out."
Fuck it, Phil. I'm just getting the keys and going. I'm like, you know what? It's hard enough already as it is.
Redan feels like he's done the best he can and starts working towards that secret exit.
If I have the key, I'm booking it back to the team.
Okay, you got the key. You're booking it back. All right, you cracked open the door, Kashano. You see some light go in, and the torches light back up again.
Move aside. Kashano.
Come on, quick, go.
Fuck yes! Going,
Philip, the keys.
Yeah, I'll pass the keys to her.
And Gilberto
I
runs
guess,
to
I
the...
guess he's just going to walk out there after putting that sword in his belt because he's keeping that shit.
Okay.
Kashano, things are not looking good. Stay alert and stay hidden and don't leave us. Sticking with the buddy systems.
Stay hidden or stay in character?
Stay in the fog, hidden. Right now, things are in high alert with security here.
You
Okay.
can hear footsteps as guards are running around locking doors.
Okay, we're just gonna pop out of that door right there because I don't want that door to close on me again.
Oh,
Which direction is the exits you were speaking of earlier?
Redan's down at the wall where like waving.
That's not the wall you saw in your dream. The wall you
God
saw in
damn
your
it.
dream is over here.
Okay, well he's pointing and then moving
Yeah.
over in that direction
Okay.
and then trying to figure it out.
All right.
All right, I'm going to take one last peek up.
All right.
Philip's condition.
Philip is okay. He is being questioned right now. And there are a bunch of guards heading to start locking doors.
Gilberto, over
I'm
here.
going to put faith that he can walk his way out of it.
Okay. As you guys walk down here this way,
Shit.
the vault in the center is labored Zelos.
God damn it. Okay.
Just had to drop that breadcrumb.
Shadow is going. I'm going to.
Look, there was all kinds of shit you guys would uncover, but that's out the window now.
Well, Jabetta has the key, so she can do what she wants with it.
I'm going to
All right.
cast Unseen Servant, and I'm
Okay.
going to command Moose to run directly into the guards that are around Philip and try to continue moving out the door. Which is
Okay.
basically bowling ball style.
All right. So
Okay.
you send him that way. He takes 1 damage from running into the first guard and is dissipated.
That's fine. I was trying to create the illusion of an invisible person attempting to slip past.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So your time is running out. Redan, as you approach this wall, you almost instinctively know where to reach out to, and you actually find a section of the stones and push it in, and a section of the wall moves and
Hey,
reveals this dark hallway.
Lilith, did you get the rod?
Rod, we were busy trying to get your ass out.
The thing we came here for!
God damn it, where is it?
The book is there on the cradle, ready for you.
It's in
That-
fucking iron for whatever Stoutbeard's fault. God, fuck.
You have no room to be angry right now, Kashano.
I
It's
imagine
more
you take
important
it.
than my life.
Yeah. All right.
And then looking for the secret exit behind it too.
Okay. You find a secret door that actually leads you into this hallway. And then it goes on to this way.
All right, so Redan moves. So that's exactly as I see it.
Yeah, that's exactly as you see it, but you found an opening that leads you to end out here. All right. What are you
Okay.
guys going to do?
Gilberto's trying to get this fucking vault open.
Sorry.
All right.
Been trying the whole time.
Well, Lilith's got keys.
no, she gave
Oh,
them
I
to me.
gave it to Jabetta.
Okay. You gave it to Jabetta? All right.
Yeah.
So you, with the keys in your hand, if you touch the door opens.
Okay, Gilberto runs in and she tries to look for the arcane rod.
There are 2 chests, 2 metal chests inside.
Oh, fuck. She's like, I'm going left. And she tries to open the left one.
I'll go to the right one.
I'll take right.
Be like, toss to me, and I'll open this one.
Redan starts
Does it respond to the
hammering.
key or do I have to pick it?
They're open. They're ready to be opened.
Oh,
The vault is the security.
open.
Oh, I want to double check to see if there's any spell around it. Don't
I
mind.
don't. I just want to open it.
I'm gonna check on mine to see if there's a spell on it.
Okay, you went left and the other 2 went right.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna
those
go back
who
and look out at the door.
those who went right open up the chat. Or sorry, you're checking to see if
Hold
there's any spells. There's no spells.
Yeah, there's just. Oh, okay. Make it easy.
The chest, Gilberta, that you open up has a ledger inside.
Shit.
Lilith, the chest that you open up, has the arcane control rod inside.
I grab it and go. Like, I got right here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
All right, Redan, roll me an attack against that wall.
Hammering the fucking shit out of that wall.
All right, it caves in a little bit and slides to the side after the first hit.
Jobetta's taking the ledger.
I think the rod's also invisible since I'm invisible still.
Yeah, if you hold it, it becomes invisible.
All right.
John's gonna stand with his back to everybody else, just keeping an eye on the hallway.
All right, Redan has opened a secret passageway to a hallway.
Sweet, follow Redan.
Can we take more stuff while we're here? Are they still distracted?
No, there are footsteps coming.
They're
Go
coming
down
down the hallway, dude.
You get a very good idea that you are running out of time.
Lilith, can you stay
don't
behind
want to
and
be
take more?
seen.
Take. Radan, I am not in the mood for your jokes. Things are dangerous right now. We have what we need. No time to get greedy.
Stoutbeard knows what you
I go.
look like. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, we go.
If I was playing a different character, I totally would go on board with that idea.
Oh yeah. I came too close to dying today to hang out.
I was a rogue.
All right. And of course, this passageway opens up again into this lavish living quarters.
Anything?
I say, like, wait. Let me check to see if it's safe since I'm invisible.
Redan just plows through and starts looking quickly.
There is a guard standing up by the door.
Great.
He says, "Hey, you're not supposed to be in here." Redan, you immediately recognize a bookcase.
Can I get out?
Full charge.
Or I have to wait?
You can get out of invisible if you want to.
I'm doing that. I'm like, bye. Got the rod. Don't need these doors to close.
Out on the far wall is where you recognize the bookcase, Redan.
Is this god the only one in the room?
There's actually two of them that are standing by the door.
Redan moves full charge towards the closest guard.
All right, and now we're in initiative. And we will unfold this daring combat and escape next time on Mercenaries of Mischief.
We have to wait a week to see what happens? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, you do.
I haven't even talked to the Agrella yet.
No, and how are you going to?
I don't see that happening.
We pushed the damn red button. Here.
You're gonna have to fucking mail that letter as a wedding gift.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
Jobetta will stay and tell them she'll meet them back at the keep. Like, she's not.
Well, we're gonna have to find out next week.
John was just preparing himself to face death.
Well, I gotta go put a
I
face
die.
to hide the rod. Before
I
I even
took
notice
the
no one's
ledger.
following me.
I took the ledger.
I wanted to get something because when I finally see that fucker in the black hand, assuming he's still alive, I want so much shit to rub in his face.
We had a mission.
What was his name? The guy who was in charge of the. I got it written down somewhere.
Kashano fucked us all there.
Your self-interest caused us danger.
It was a mutual interest. I was trying to do some recon. Jeez.
Again, I would just like to point out the whole
That was the
Discord
plan.
conversation.
If one of you had come with me.
It was a solid plan. That dude was a trap. That dude was a trap through and through. And an insight check would have uncovered it.
I'm surprised Kashana didn't do that.
There
He's like a paranoid one.
he was convinced that he was in control of the situation. He's not going to check people at that point. There was basically no scenario where he wasn't going to fall for that trap unless one of you stopped him forcefully. He was never going to put that together.
Overconfident Kashano.
Technically, I mean, we could have just left him there, and then it would have been fine.
Just-
Then he would have rolled a new character. And
Yeah, it would. Fun.
then what happened to Kashano? He was devoured alone in a vault.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I was getting real close to deploying my secret doomsday device. I'm not even sure if it would work, but I got a plan. I got a kamikaze plan if it ever comes down to it.
Oh, shit.
Several, actually.
Do you still have that potion?
The black rage potion.
Yeah.
So there's that one. So I was going to ask about that actually. So the potions we gathered from the alchemist, there was one that was described as it will turn you into a raging beast that kills everybody.
Yeah.
Was that the same black sludge? Or
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it a different rage potion?
That was the same black sludge.
Okay, I wanted to make sure because yes, that is one of his kamikaze devices.
Excellent.
Oh, this is gonna be.
I love that you've got an out because I've got one too. Plain potion.
I got several.
Oh God.
He's gonna be so upset. This is not good. He's gonna be so mad.
We could have looted this place fucking clean.
If we were stealthy, alarms going off does not mean.
It's like, have you guys ever played Payday 2?
Yeah.
The computer game where it's all about like doing heists and robbing places.
Yep.
This is how it breaks down, where you end up just shooting cops for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I actually forgot I had invisibility for a moment today.
And the
I don't know
plus,
if it would have been
You're just like, oh shit, I could become completely invisible.
We
This is really handy in the situation.
Yeah, I could have done that from the very, very beginning.
on the flip side, when things cool down, we can always come back and use a secret entrance to come back in.
Yeah, whatever happened to the buddy system, guys?
I thought
Why
for
did
sure.
Kishano ask?
I was like, oh, if Radan goes with him, he's gonna be okay. And I'm like, Radan, are you going with him? Like, no, I'm gonna hang back. And I'm like, fuck, Kishano's gonna be eaten.
Self-serving, man. You dangle a book in front of them like that? Nope.
Damn it.
Oh,
shit.
I did not go as planned.
Yeah, you know what? I say teamwork, but our teamwork is still really sketchy.
Yeah,
We're working on it. It'll get better.
yeah.
Lessons will be learned.
That's
If any part of me expect this to go completely smoothly.
What we need is a playbook.
I feel like that's going to be developed now.
It's just
I
like we
mean,
need to have
we'll all
meetings.
hunch together in a team meeting and be like, okay, who has what skill and how can we make the most of it?
this is generally how you run a grifting team. None of you seem to know any of the classic plays, though.
Says the guy who got captured talking shit.
Yeah, the rest of us were
Yes.
fine.
Well, if you would have picked up on the lingo.
To be fair, you could have also just said like, "Hey, I need to bring my muscle with me to keep you in line," and
Yeah.
asked for Dad to come with you.
Oh no, he wasn't. That part he was totally not. thinking.
Yeah. He was just like, "I'm going to go along with this stranger who I'm fairly certain I have complete control with into a vault where nobody can hear or see me."
I am 100% sure when we get out of this mess, we're all gonna be like, buddy system. No one goes alone ever again. Oh my gosh.
Split the fucking party.
There's gonna be
Oh fuck!
we're gonna have oh my god, I can just see it. We're gonna be yelling the entire trip back.
Dude, no, and the thing, like, again, Gilbetta is not like Gilbetta. Literally, her life is about delivering this letter. So she's
Yeah,
not,
this
not,
is all that matters to her at this point.
not gonna let it go. Like, she doesn't care about anything else.
At this point, if we can get out and things can quiet down, I will cast a spell on you so you can find this chick because they know what we look like. Except me, I'm in disguise. I forgot.
I was so hoping that the second Kashano touched that black blade, he'd heard a voice and it would turn him into a warlock.
That would have been fucking hilarious.
That's what happened.
Everyone is a warlock now. The new name of the show is going to be Far Too Many Warlocks.
The warlock's the extension.
Yeah. Additional.
Mercs of Mischief season 2. Is there anything but warlocks here?
It's only warlocks. That's all we do here is 100% warlock.
Is anybody not a warlock?
Oh God.
This
This was a lot of fun.
heist kind of turned out the way it normally is. You know,
This went so far south so quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
I'm
have
gonna
to find a way to talk to her. Like, I don't.
Burn the thing.
like I said, I will.
know.
Breath of the Wind mantle.
We just need to find where she lives. That's what we need to find out. We don't know, do we?
Well, probably in the Stoutbeard estate.
with her fiance.
Yeah.
With like their nameplate just giant.
Well, I mean, you know,
And-
Like
And as of right now, he
You're
doesn't.
one of the wealthier
he's been
families.
stolen, but as soon as
Could probably ask one of
the
the.
lockdown, he's gonna come check his fucking shit.
Wasn't that him at the door?
No, that was Ironbeard. That's the owner of the vault.
Oh yeah, P.S. You guys, I saw I am beard.
Yeah, wait, so he said something was stolen from his private quarters, right?
Yes.
We weren't in his private quarters, right?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
He's not looking for us.
Did we do that?
Or did we do that too?
Yeah, seriously.
Go
When
back,
did we do that?
Anything on your way
Wait,
out?
is there a second heist going on simultaneously with ours?
Oh shit!
What? Oh my god! I wonder if it's that mercenary group. What are they called?
Team Grow? I don't
Too many warlocks?
Too many warlocks.
No, not warlocks. Oh dear. The Wild Fang.
Oh.
They're the mercenary organization that does stealth missions and they steal from the wealthy. We might run into them, I think.
I think Sean has something entirely different going on.
I'm having a wonderful time.
He's
good.
we should probably not say anymore. He's having ideas and probably
But look, my machinations run deep.
Yeah, I have no doubt.
World's already in play.
It's probably the second cousin to the third wife of Redan's fourth cousin. Like, I don't like it's
It's Redan's uncle,
yeah.
Uncle Vault Steel, who hijacks things from vaults, as is his namesake.
Oh my god.
We're just gonna let Philip die.
I mean, we can always jailbreak him later. It's more important to get that.
We could have dealt with it another way, but he was so freaked the fuck out.
My God, Pucky pushed him to death.
He was like, I'm doing this, and that's like there was no.
You know what? I can't wait. Next time, instead of letting people finish, I'm gonna start interrupting instead and just start.
Okay, well, look, interrupt instead.
I'm gonna cast.
Because what I'm doing that—that's how insistent the character is. So if you want to be assertive, you assert yourself past them.
That's a lesson learned for sure. Because
Yeah, there you go.
This is why we interrupt you. We say our piece. All of us make sure we say our piece before anything happens.
Well, we weren't too attached to Phil, anyways. But
and Kushano was, locked away in a vault all by himself.
How much HP damage did you take?
How much what?
HP damage did you take being locked in the vault?
Just there was only the one bite. There was only the one attack.
No, you took 2 damage.
No, Redan took the other damage. He got bit on the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I only got bit by the thing. At first, he just wrapped me up, and then I got bit by it, and that.
Oh,
So I
okay.
got a solid 19.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just curious how much I got in terms of jewels and bracelets and all that good shit. Because
You'll have to go through it
We're
after.
gonna have to count it later, man.
I will.
Oh my God.
We're in the middle of a fight right now, so we don't really.
I'm like learning a whole new side to Radan.
So like a bunch of
money.
shit is going off, and you guys are like, "Oh, I wonder what's in here." I wonder what's in
That was a bit of wonderful influence on Redan.
It's
Wait,
like
what?
people are dying and going to jail, and you're
You've all
like,
been
"Oh,
a
it's
wonderful, wonderful influence on Redan.
Ow!
It's sarcastic.
good." Okay, well, that's our show for today.
Hey, tune in next week when we all die.
Well, look, you're almost out.
We're home free. We got this.
I'm out. So
Had a good run.
Technically, I will say.
Thanks for joining us.
technically-
Be sure to tune in tomorrow for Too Many Warlocks. Tune in next week to get the conclusion of this show. And remember, we'll be doing a giveaway once we reach 200 followers. You've got to be watching the show, and you got to be a follower, and you'll get some prizes. It'll be cool.
Yeah, we'll have full details on that this week. So follow our hop into our Discord, follow our Twitter, follow us on
It's
Facebook,
all in the down there part.
any of those things. But yeah, make sure that you get stuff because we're gonna start getting stuff to give away.
Absolutely.
All
right.
In the meantime, anyone got new projects, new videos coming out?
Any things to unfold?
I got a new comic that's out if you want to check out an Easter comic.
Sure to go
Check it out, and it's adorable.
go give Lilith a follow. Facebook username down there. Blah, blah, blah. And we'll see you tomorrow. Or the
See you
Warlocks
tomorrow.
will see you tomorrow.
Oh God, with the saw.
Wait, hold on. You gotta say it. Sean.
Class dismissed.
There you go.
And you can play Dungeons and Dragons as much as you want.
The name is very much.